What's up, guys? This is Heis. Happy New Year, everybody. How are we all doing today? We've made it. Yet another one. I know many of you were expecting office hours yesterday. That didn't end up happening because Century of Steam ate my time. Apologies on that front. We will make up December's office hours later this week. Maybe Thursday, I'm kind of tentatively thinking. We'll try and pin that in at some point. But good to see you all here today. Looks like we got a couple top chats, and we're going to be working on the little zoomy lad today. Trying to get the design a little further. Be great to get it buttoned up this year, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's take a look-see here. Gamer boy! You haven't caught one of your streams since last year. You and everybody else! Oh, the dad jokes are real. Thank you, friend. Dan Tanner. Fireman for 10 months. One, Happy New Year, 2. How often do pistons on steam locomotives need replaced? According to Western Maryland, 1309 needs hers replaced along with several more running gear repairs. Cheers. These birds. I was making a face. We'll talk about pistons in a second. Pistons being replaced, not very common. That's not one of the ones that you would expect. Piston rings? Every now and again. But pistons? Interesting. I've heard, pray tell, of some of the servicing that apparently goes on with that choo-choo, so I just scratched my head, but it's not my place to say anything, so anyway. SolidWorks. God damn it. Yeah, I didn't want to see you either. My call 1255. Hey, Heis, haven't seen you since last year. The dad jokes are real. Goodness. Corey Gibson, you bought shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but you've been tripping all day. No. And William Grantham bringing the first birds of the new year. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. And Villads, Happy New Year to all. New beard style looks cool. This was a wager. This was a wager with on the stream for Jersey on Friday. And I lost the wager, so we're doing Lemmy Killheister for a little bit here at least. Anyway. Good things. And last but not least, Colorado Train Nerd. You've been watching since 10K and it never gets old. Well, thank you. Anyway, we're going to be taking a look at the design of the choo-choo today. Brett and I sat and had a powwow about the key. How do you know of the key? The crosshead key, which I sort of just hacked in there last time. And Brett and I both decided that it would just be easier to make it properly when we go to make it, and not have to deal with the futziness of trying to CAD a tapered slot, because fuck you, SolidWorks. So we're just going to leave that as is. Which means that it's on to new part time. And I don't have anyone in chat with me. It's just me today, apparently. So I've been staring, and I've been having a smidge of a quandary at what to do related to the main rod. The tail of the main rod, very simple. We'll just use the same tailpiece, basically, and modify it for the main. But what in the hell did they do with the wrist pin? Because it does not have a big, giant, ginormous, blocky, ridiculous split brass setup there. And I pulled up, this is 20's wrist pin. 20 does look like she goes up to that same big sculpted box end rod vibe, but the little zoomy lad does not. So I'm not sure if they just had they hammered the rod out and had a hole in it, that they put a bushing and then there's a hard pin in it for the wrist pin, or what. I don't know what they did. So Yeah. I don't know what I want to do. Because it's not very big by the look of it. The actual bolt that holds everything in there. The actual pin. And there's not enough pixels really. I mean, you could see that it's got a raised bit, and then there's the nut. But yeah. So, shrug. Let's see if there's any better pictures. Can we tell on the wrecked picture of Ute? No, that's got the worst screen dooring I've ever seen. Although it does look like Ute might have had a boxed end rod. Interesting. Okay. This is also just a great picture. Oh, Ute might have had boxed end main rods. That might have been a mod that they did. Huh. Do we have a picture with more pixels? Is there one that exists? What about this picture of the Zoomy? Can't really tell what's going on there. Builder's picture, builder's picture. All right. And then I know that I recently sent new ones to Brett and Leighton that were silly. Let me look at those, see if I can find those. I have to scroll past all the pictures of cats. Oh, there you go. So you absolutely got box ends on the main. Then what the hell did the Zuma have? Because it's obviously not the same there. And it doesn't look like she got too terribly different of a crosshead. They might have just... I don't know, it's hard to say. They didn't have the rods on it.
6325 Return to Steam covers the former Grand Trunk West.
Hi.
Hi! There's Jersey in here. They didn't have the rods on it on both sides in the builder's pictures, so maybe they didn't actually have the mains on it, right? Yeah, because if you look at the left side, you can see that the crank pin's just bare. So they only staged the picture from the one side, and they may not have assembled it properly.
What's happening? What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck they made the wrist pin on the Zuma.
Oh. Ooh.
All the other evidence is pointing to it should have a box tail like this, so I think we'll probably just put a box tail on it.
Main line's down in a engine crew VC. Should I drag him up?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Hi, welcome to the stream.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Might as well have a grand expert.
Hi.
Mainline, do you know how they made the wrist pin on the Montezuma?
I do not.
How dare you? You call him an expert?
I mean, maybe at a passing glance.
Someone needs to ring up these guys and tell them to buy cameras that had more pixels.
I'll grab my time machine.
Jeez.
We're going back in time. Why? So that we can see more pixels of Choo Choo.
Well, we're also going to go back in time and
What? They
make sure Al Perlman never touches the Durgo engine ever
They
again.
must have just slapped up the main rod casually for the picture. Like, look at how small it is. It's the size of the damn pin. This is the one that has more pixels. Anyway, let me catch these couple top chats here. I see people have been celebrating membership milestones here. William Grantham, an engineer for 19 months. G'day, g'day. Don't feel too bad about being late. One of the railway organizations you volunteer with had your 2022 naughty typo Christmas party in August of 2023. I've heard of Christmases in July before, but I've not heard of last Christmas in August. That's pretty impressive. Octafat5313, an engineer for 14 months. We're back, and you're on time for once. Big train show at the end of the month, and super excited for it. Poor finances inbound. I'm excited. I wanted to go to that train show, but Leighton Moreland, the man, the myth, the scheduling genius, accidentally scheduled his bachelor party the same week as Amherst. So I had an offer. They wanted me to come out and do a panel, and they were going to help me out in terms of getting me out there. And it was like, yeah, that's going to... Oh, damn it, Leighton. So we're going to do shenanigans in California instead. So anyways. But you enjoy. It'll be fun. Rudy Garbly. Hey, Rudy. Good to see you. Conductor for 6 months. You applaud you for attempting the classic 1880s Chester A. Arthur facial hair look to get into character for this Montezuma build. You gotta look the part. Somebody's gotta do it. Might as well be the guy with the camera on him. Silly Goober. Hey, Heist, for Christmas you got an ad-like train lamp. Oh, awesome. It's killer. Logan Jones. Hello, Mr. Heistler. Happy New Year. And 1 year. Yes, Brakeman. You've made it a whole year. That's awesome. Let's see. Eric Larson, just modernize it. Happy New Year. Hey. Decent take. Nate Talks Cars, thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all you as well. Slandered Stone, 3 more months to a year. Cheers, Mark. Good to see you. Apocrypha Darkbane, is that reverse Stevenson valve gear? Yes. Yeah, the Zuma's eccentrics are on the number 1 because the firebox is in the way. So, yeah, the motion's reversed. It's all kinds of goofy.
Oh, no. Oh, no, don't point that out. Oh, God.
Nope, that's how it is. That's how it's gonna have to be. There's no other place to put it, so.
Put it on the outside like a civilized human being.
There's no space out there either. Let's see, in Baxterville, hi, glad to see the Zuma being worked on. Thank you, friend. And Engineer Daylight, that 6325 Snow Miser mix got you by surprise. Big 6325 fan, that was perfect. You're getting compliments, Jersey.
Thank you. I was looking at the chat and all the people sending me well wishes. Thanks, guys.
Jersey's not dead yet. Only allegedly dead.
Only kind. Only a little.
Well, only with a cleft in twain clavicle, I believe. So.
Yeah. And I got people helping me through.
Oh, hello, Goose.
What the hell is Goose doing here? Is he home?
I return.
He's home!
Oh my
on
God.
being
He's
the first people
home!
to hear my voice.
He does. What?
Oh!
Yay.
So the mains definitely do have a different box end because the tails here only have 1 wedge. And the front on the number 1 had 2 wedges, but this one only has 1 and it's smaller.
I am currently opening a package that contains...
It's the thing I gaslit you into, isn't it?
No, that's the other package that's next to me.
Oh, did you did your Secret Santa present from me show up?
No, not yet.
Really? God damn it. Gonna have to
It's
look
the
into
hat.
that. Ah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
get a
it's gonna
hat?
take a whole year to
I
get that.
get a hat.
kind of package.
The not Secret Santa present for me.
Then not Secret Santa.
Excellent.
Who's getting hats? I'm very confused.
Did you ever send your address and flex fit hat size to Mark?
No.
Well, then you're not getting a hat.
Fuck! Okay.
Can I get a hat?
Aren't you the proprietor of like a 1 of 2 run of some hat
Yeah,
or
that
other?
is true.
Jersey does have one of the
the
few
original
other
ESND.
hats, yeah. So, anyway. We're gonna...
Yeah, but that one had like ES&D train crew on the back. That was cool.
This one does too.
No. I mean the current run. Mine
the current
doesn't.
run. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna start
Yeah.
with the current box ends that we already have and just kind of figure it out from there, I think. I'm gonna resave them as new parts and then just kind of go from there. So.
Oh,
do
Mark,
that.
you should at some point you should show stream the thing I got you.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
I don't
We
know
could
how
do
big
that.
it is.
Oh wait, Jersey, did you have Mark for Secret Santa? I forget
No, I
No.
just sent him something.
No, Jersey just sent me the best album poster of all time.
Kind of like Jersey just sent me the fucking 1960s N-to-M. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Van Halen
Yeah.
and Train.
We like Van Halen and trains.
The NYC will not be remembered for Steam, by the way. Just
Shut up, Perlman. Yeah, and the Grand won't be
they
remembered.
totally won't.
Arrow Gauge, look how that turned out.
Alright, so we're gonna need to make a new folder.
Right under the homework folder. What?
Oh god.
Like I've
Get
said
outta
before,
here.
my homework folder is full of Grand pictures.
Let's see, and we'll just...
I never
just
said what your
grab-
homework folder had.
tell you.
For all I know, it could be more trains.
I have probably
Just a train.
terabytes worth of K28s on my computer now. And
Thanks,
it's not
that
enough.
works.
I need more. That goes for everyone in the server. If you're watching live stream, send K28 pics in real train talk, and I'll be your best friend.
Jersey's got a problem. K28 problem.
You did this, man.
No.
You did this.
No, I don't. I'm not stretching my arms. I don't have a problem. By the way, you got more
I can stop whatever I
K28s?
want.
You got more K28s? I can stop whenever I want.
Got
But you
more,
got more K28s?
I can stop whenever I want, bro. I can stop whenever I want.
Bullshit.
99% of K28 addictions end their addiction right before they get another picture.
Shut up. That was funny.
Yes, it was.
Well,
Maybe it
you
was.
do know that 93% of statistics are made up on the spot.
Thank you, Goo.
Correct.
Yeah,
Oh,
also, super mega bonus points if someone can find a picture of a K28 in service in Alaska, because they were in service for like a wet
I found
fart
that
of a
one
minute.
picture of it in Alaska, just not in service.
I mean, the picture you sent that one time was them back in Washington getting ready to be
Yeah, I think so.
cut up.
They had the
Because it was
numbers
standard
on them.
gauge cars.
Cool.
Yeah. Man.
It's gonna be really hard to find photos of that because Alaska's like in the middle of.
Also,
fucking nowhere.
I got hit with a reality check about the HON3 K30 or K28. My God, I didn't get enough sleep. K28. As it turns out, the doghouse, whenever this thing got painted, was not soldered back on. It was just super glued back on. So I picked it up today, and it just kind of fell off. So I gotta fix that now.
Casual.
You gotta get
You've
the
got a
Craggle,
soldering kit, right?
You have the technology.
I have all the technology to fix this. This is nothing.
We
can
have
rebuild 'em.
technology.
It's like a 5-minute fix. Green Boiler Man's book has a lot of the K28s in Alaska. Well, I don't want to buy the Jerry Day. I kind of do want to buy the Jerry Day book. I kind of do, but also, like, the sacrilege of they weren't green.
But we have shirts that say they were.
Exactly, so it balances out.
Corey
And
gets
the
It's not a
shirts
lie. The
are
shirt says
green.
so.
Someone
Exactly.
stole all the toilets from the police station. The police say they have nothing to go on.
God damn it!
Damn it, Corey.
That's when you use the ditch on the side of the road. Don't actually use the ditch on the side of the road.
Don't wake up in a roadside ditch.
Oh my God! Someone already got pictures of a K28 in Alaska. Holy shit! Oh, that's baller. Oh, that's going right in the homework folder. I mean, what?
It's going in the homework folder. Come on.
Words.
Going in the homework
We know
folder.
it's going in the homework folder, Jersey. You don't have to lie to us.
God damn it! Stop pinging me with the K28s. The
You
last
literally
picture
did
was-
just ask for
No,
it.
I didn't ask to be pinged. I said send them. Thank the boomer HON3 forums. Thank you, boomers.
It's always you find a picture and it's from
It's career point.
discussions.net. It's from 20 years ago and there's 2 comments under it, but it's exactly what you need.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
All right, so here.
Spagel just
Hold
spammed
on,
me
hold
with
on.
like a bazillion.
Jersey
Yeah.
said thanks in that super sarcastic tone, and it reminded me of an incredibly specific local ad from San Antonio where it was a community college, and they'd always end the fucking commercial saying, "Thanks, career point. The school went under."
Of course. So, Jersey, explain the K-28s in Alaska.
Well, so at the beginning of World War II, the U.S. government just comes to the Grand and says, "Give us your wares, thanks." And then they sent them to Alaska because the White Pass was like extremely heavily subsidized by the U.S. government, as was the Alaska Railroad. So they went up there, and then the counterweights got stuck in the ice and snow and threw them off the track, so they kind of didn't sort of fucking hate them. And they sent all them back, and 470 is apparently at the bottom of Portland Harbor, and all the others
still down there.
Yeah, supposedly it's still down there.
Allegedly.
I thought one of them that fell into the harbor, they fished it out, and
I've heard both. I don't know what's
I've heard
true.
Both.
I think. Hold on.
I hold hope that 470 is down there, and we could just go fish it out one of these days and have a fourth.
Yeah, let's just go get it.
Yeah, man. Let's go get it. Let's go get a fourth. Right on the main line.
Yeah, it was 474 that fell off the barge, and then they.
I thought it was 470.
I think it 470 might be also have fallen off the barge, but they didn't fish it out, which is weird because they fished out 474. If there was any K-28 that got sent out there that got close to surviving, it would be 472, which made it all the way back to Ogden before being cut up anyway.
Oh, god damn you. SolidWorks.
Yep.
You stupid pile of shit.
Oh, man.
Just because I saved the part as new for the main rod doesn't mean you were supposed to change to using the new part in the already existing assembly. You piece of shit.
Sounds like a lot of Control-Z.
It was supposed to be... Stupid.
Franklin D. Roosevelt saved 473, 76, and 78. God damn.
No.
That's more I didn't know. Yeah, well, Spagel is saying that Franklin D. Roosevelt
was
told
FDR
the army
a grand foamer?
According to Miles, FDR told the army they couldn't take those three for some reason.
Huh. Interesting. Well, to be fair, the Grand was still using them. Like they were the passenger engines. They were the sports model. They were good. So part of it was probably the Grand was like, can we at least keep these three, please? Please.
Would he please with extra sugar?
And then they regretted selling them anyways because they were left with 3 engines, and that's it.
The Grand needed those 3, according to
Start over with this. God damn
Yeah.
it. All right. Let me get these top chats real quick, gents. Happy Pendragon, Fireman for 4 months, Happy New Year's, and Happy Public Domain Day. Yes, I saw that Corridor Digital uploaded Steamboat Willie at promptly midnight. that was great. Glenn Holland, You're previously listening to the December 5 Montezuma stream. You'll catch up on your content one day before the world ends, maybe 1 out of 2. I post too much shit. Welcome. Thanks, Glenn. And then let's see, I guess we could just jump to your 2 out of 2 just to keep that all together. You've been sick the past few days, so you're getting caught up on scanning photo slides. If you want some unique OP&E or EOTN photos, you know where to find me. Happy New Year, dude. Proud of you. Thanks, Glenn. Cheers. I'm sure those are fun pictures.
We should get Glenn in the Bone Zone.
Should. NCIS, welcome to the ES&D Conductors. Railroader Davis, what do farmers talk about while milking cows? Utter nonsense. Yep. Get well soon, Jersey. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Logan Jones, Heist looking like he's about to do his best Harry Dubois Disco Elysium cosplay. Sure.
Man, holy cow, that joke was bad.
Yeah, no. Go away, Mainline. And SolidWorks skill issue. No, you're just crap. Corvid Raven, thanks for this year's great content, Mark. And here's to another great one. Raising a cherry Dr. Pepper for you as we speak. I will join you in the water. Thank you.
Oh man, no, I want cherry Dr. Pepper. Oh.
And Railroader Davis, why do cows have
New
hooves
Jersey, you
instead
want
of
Sprite
feet?
cranberry?
Because they lack
Yes.
toes.
Ugh,
God damn it.
that one was even worse.
It's pretty bad.
Jesus. Fuck, this thing is well packed.
Insert components.
Yes,
Like-
so many people are sending photos of K28s now.
Yes,
This
give
is
me more.
exactly the propaganda I wanted.
Thanks, Blues Crew.
This
Guys,
is
if you
a
don't-
narrow gauge, west coast, and south of the border household.
Exactly.
Just give me all those things. Tink,
Uh,
tink.
guys, if you send him at least 100 photos, you'll get a crisp high five from me. Each. 100 photos each.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My DMs are just gonna blow up in a few minutes.
Got all those again.
Crisp high
Nope.
five, you say?
Ooh.
Exactly. And maybe a library card. I'll throw in a library card if you get to 1,000.
Oh, Glenn wants to know what the bone
Library
zone
card
is.
to the Denver Public Library.
Glenn,
Yeah, Big men.
hold on. Invite people. I gotta invite Glenn now. He's gotta.
Glenn
be in
doesn't
there.
know what the hell the bone zone is. Does
Doesn't
anyone
know.
know what the bone zone is? I don't think.
I
anyone
don't even know.
I don't think
own that
anyone
place. I
truly
don't know.
knows what the bone zone is.
It's the lounge car. Alright?
I think I'd call it closer to the BB and Collect business car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
a great big rolling closet.
Well,
go,
with how
Glenn, join
many?
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were just great friends, right?
I've taken the count.
Prepare to be lobotomized, my friend.
I have taken account, and the straights may be in the minority.
Are really?
At least of active people.
I mean,
That tracks.
I am.
Alright.
Really?
Of active people, it's close.
It's close. I'll give you it's close, but I'm not sure.
Depends on the day.
Look, we're all equally worthless.
By the way, speaking of, hey Goose, when are you coming back over?
It's a great question. I need to, because I need to pick up that big bag.
Yeah, you need to come get that sack
oh my god.
of stuff.
I need to come get your lead sack.
Yeah. And I have another present for you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, I gave Mark some things, and I'm like, oh, I didn't really get much for Goose. I know.
Oh, you know.
And then Vicky found
Holy
a thing.
shit! Hold on.
Holding.
No, you go ahead and finish.
Hold, please.
Whoa.
Go ahead and finish your story.
Whoa.
This is gonna. Holy shit! Okay.
But it's
You
a
finish your
story
story
for
and then-
you. I
Anyway,
bought you
Vicky-
something that Vicky found.
Oh, Glenn is one off from member 69. The next person in the bone zone is member 69.
It's the legend.
therefore-
Okay.
They have to be the last member.
There will be no. If we
We
need
need to
invite
find
another
the
person,
legend
we have
27.
we
We
need,
have to ban someone else if we get a new
we're gonna
person.
need to start executing people.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only 69 people are allowed in the bone zone anymore, and we need to start throwing people out.
Okay.
Exactly.
So what I was gonna say, I ordered a dumb. I got that M67, right?
Of course you
Base.
did.
Comes in this, nice box. It's a BLW.
It's a very nice box.
I open the goddamn box, and I am not greeted with a locomotive. I am greeted with gloves to handle the fucking locomotive.
Oh, those are fucking collector gloves too. Holy shit.
What the fuck did I get?
Apparently something
You've
fancy.
you've got the rarest baseball card on Earth in that box.
I need to catch some top chats here. James Buckner, a brakeman for 12 months. Hey, Heis. You made it on New Year's. Look at that. Blues Crew, Happy New Year, everyone, and speedy recovery to Jersey. Thank you, Blues Crew. Rotor Davis,
you.
who tells chicken jokes? A comedian?
Cody.
I guess, if you must. CPC Farms, has Jersey
Somebody
showed you a
else
pic
chicken?
of the hat keychain? I'm not sure. Have you,
What?
Jersey?
No, I should probably do that. Yeah, he 3D printed me, the jet.
Oh, I'm glad.
Jet.
Jet.
Hey,
Solaris, the long hauler rail fan. Hey, Heis, have you seen the videos on the new Swiss system that allows a train to run on both standard and 3-foot? YouTube has a few videos of it.
Oh, that is a
not
find
sure.
the video from the undercarriage because that is.
Is it not the one where
kick-ass.
they have the actuators and it changes the gauge? I've seen that
Yeah.
before. That's pretty cool. Poll tab, will there be an American Freedom Train in 2026 and will the 40 for 49 be part of it? Well, ask Lard Bucket Ross Roland himself and apparently, but I don't think there's anything official. Rukir Gaming gifting 5 memberships. Thank you. And then 94 Chevy Z71 gifting 10. Appreciate you guys. Logan Jones, he said this in the ISD crew chat the other day, but that picture of last year's Polar Express crew is the most handsome group of railroaders you've seen. Well, thank you. Did see that. Andrew Frames, so when are you deciding the cup holders? Eventually. Also, Andrew, all we did last night, Brett, Dusty, and I, for New Year's, was watch the Mount Rainier Scenic YouTube channel for a bit, and then I was just texting Rowdy back and forth. Why the fuck are there goddamn turnbuckles on Five's crown stays? What's the what? Porter, what were they smoking? Stupid. Anyway, thank you, friend. Northwesterner, a good friend of mine at my museum, said that if you're in preservation, you're either queer or mental, and I ain't mental. Oh, Jesus. You know, that doesn't sound wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey Gibson,
We all need to be a little mental. Or
guy
a little
trying to
gay.
get hired at a farm, and the farmer says, "Have you ever shoot a horse?" The guy says, "No, but I once told a donkey to go away." Really? Roder Davis,
Nice.
sorry for all the corny farm jokes. You're fine. We appreciate you guys.
That joke was horse.
Terazer 11 mainline. How's the Zoomy boy going? Well, if SolidWorks would stop fucking me, it would be going better. But thank you. And a
Well,
person
that's for different
723.
platforms, Mark.
Welcome to the fireman.
Oh man.
I just love the live goose cam with the cat in the background.
How did
Like
Apollo
goose reaction.
survive the airplane?
He was very, very calm.
So
Like,
crackhead
surprisingly
energy
so.
when he is not on plane, but like good cat energy when he is.
Yeah.
Strange.
Like, genuinely, he was very calm and collected the whole time. I had to take him out of the carrier to go through security. I kept his little
It's
leash and arms
SolidWorks! You pile of garbage!
on, and I shit you not. So
What the fuck
they
was
have to-
that?
SolidWorks is a travesty.
What?
That way. Yeah, like that.
Anyway,
Sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
I'm just trying to find my train of thought again. Yeah, so you take a pet through airport security. They have to swab your hands to make sure that you're not hiding anything in the animal. And as I was waiting for them to finish swabbing my hands, I just set Apollo down on my jacket in the bin that they sent through the x-ray, and he just stayed there.
Just being a good
He
boy.
just sat there. He was a good boy. And then as soon as they handed me the carrier back, he just went right back in.
That's impossible. Congratulations on having the world's best cat, apparently.
I still think Amigo is world's best cat.
Amigo is a very good cat.
Amigo's very good.
Squeaky.
He's a little squeaky
Squeaky
toy.
toy.
We like the squeaky
And,
toy
like-
cat.
God damn.
And when like you need to put him in his carrier, he just walks in. He just goes, "Okay,
It's a good kitty. Let's
Goose,
see.
you better be wearing those gloves."
fuck you, I am.
Holy.
IDK, what's going on, channel? How should I go about making your own 5-chime? Find a prototype or design it, and then make it.
This is
Know how to welds.png.
So the first step.
Oh,
to
you got the
making a
M67
whistle
or
is
whatever
make
that
one.
is.
Yeah, and it's got the fake coal load.
Fake or is it? Are you sure it's fake? Show that to the camera.
You
Is
can't
this,
see
is
detail.
this real coal?
Turn on a light. I need to see if that's
Mother-
real coal glued to a board or
Fucker,
not.
hold on.
Pull tab, 2 antennas got married. The reception was amazing. Really?
God damn it.
Limes. Gaming Doggo 66, are you going to name this engine Limazuma? No. Andrew Frame,
hi,
yeah,
Brett.
5 is an interesting animal.
Hello.
To be fair, though, Jack
more
worked some goddamn air curls to restore in the facilities he had at the time. Good to know. SolidWorks, not my fault you hit the wrong button. No, I hit the correct button, and you're stupid. Go away. We're doing this because of you, SolidWorks. Solaris, hey, Heis. We're going to get another con. Heis ROL section. They have a new industry chain and new engines. I'm never going to install Railroads Online again if I can help it. Con and I will probably play more games in the future, though. A person 723, could you have used the Zuma model from Railroads Online as a starting point?
No.
No, you're really funny though. Thank you.
It's fake, Jersey.
Jesus. What?
It's fake.
No,
it's not
it
shiny.
didn't. It didn't look fake.
Oh,
It
Brett's
might
here.
be charcoal.
Whoa.
Brett,
Hi, Brett.
What?
help me with this quandary.
What happened?
Not what happened. SolidWorks decided to break the side rod because I saved all of the parts of the side rod as new parts to be for the main rod so that I could just make the main rod using some of our existing bits. And then SolidWorks was like, oh, you want the assembly for the side rod to be made out of the main rod parts? I can do that. And then broke the assembly for the side rod. So I'm rebuilding the
you-
assembly for the side rod. It's fine.
Did you make copies?
I did.
Of...
Yes, and it decided to use the newly saved parts that had different names in different folders than the parts it was originally built with.
Okay, so delete.
I'm already halfway through like I'm almost done redoing all the
Okay.
mates, so
Okay.
don't
I could just send you the side rod assembly again, but
but here we are. You weren't here at the
Up to
time.
you. Up to you.
I guess I need to do this. The quandary that I have that I would like your input on is I don't think they actually hung the fucking main rod from the wrist pin for the builder's photo. Okay, look at the builder's photo, and you can see that the
Okay.
rod's necking down, and
Yeah.
it's like the size of the goddamn wrist pin, if anything. And there's no box end on it, so it's like, okay, well, what did they do? And then every picture you look of Ute clearly had a box end on it. And so I don't think they actually had the rod properly hung for the picture.
Really?
Because they didn't, they had the crank pin thing, they didn't put the rods on the fireman's side at all.
Right.
But it doesn't look like they had finished the main rod.
Fucking Christ,
Let
this
me
thing.
pull up some of the Ute pictures.
I mean, double check me. I'll keep working on this, but that's what it seems like to me. So I was just going to use our box ends for the main and tweak them, of course, because they're too big and everything. But yeah.
Right.
I'm
Huh.
scared of grabbing this fucking thing anywhere. I feel like I'm gonna break something.
Are you
Just
going to
place
take a
it down on the
picture of
desk
it so
and
that
never
the stream
touch it.
can see about the choo-choo you won't stop talking
He's
about?
holding it
Or, or shall I put
holding
your
it up,
webcam on?
But I'll put it together and take a picture.
Okay, cool.
Feature. That's nice.
No choo-choo for stream.
I
It's
suppose it's too much to have a picture of Montezuma in service that has that rod visible. Of course it is.
Of course it is, yeah, because, you know, taking pictures of trains, difficult.
The only time they ever took pictures of it was when they were building it, obviously. Because
The
one guy wanted
picture
to
of
slack
her
off
on
while building it, and
Levada.
was like, "I'll take a picture."
Does not
Come
have
on,
enough pixels.
Jerry,
from what
help
I've
us.
seen.
It has enough pixels to see. It would appear that there is a wedge of some description connected to something on the small end of the main rod.
Let me look at that again.
There's like just a little bright fleck.
Yeah, maybe.
Which would support your motion of it has a box end, because you're right, Ute very plainly has a box end. I think you can zoom in on the Levada picture.
You can, but it's not the greatest.
It doesn't zoom and enhance, unfortunately.
Yes, enhance.
Enhance.
As nice as it would be.
SolidWorks.
Have you made mention of the cab yet?
The cab?
Yeah, the thing that Leighton
No,
mentioned.
no, I have not made mention of that. That's exciting and also the most typical Colorado Railroad Museum thing I've ever heard, but you know.
Yep.
So when we started this, I put in a research request with the museum being like, hey, do we have any details about this locomotive? Are there maintenance records? Are there drawings? Is there any, whatever we have about this
Photos,
choo-choo?
article,
Pictures,
mention,
anything. And then they found some pictures, most of which were of people's models and recreations of it, which was like, okay, this is apparently what we have. And then Leighton was chatting with one of the library volunteers at the museum. He's like, oh yeah, no, we have the drawings for the whole cab. We have the engineering drawings for Montezuma's fucking cab at the museum.
Oh.
And they
Yeah,
didn't find it when I put my research in, so...
Convenient, yeah, very nice.
You love to see that. So, apparently we're getting that at some point, so that's exciting.
VC text for Choo Choo.
Let's take a look.
More chooch.
Oh, there's Jersey's there's Jersey's hat.
The Jad.
That's very
Jet.
good. Did you put it in the wrong VC text?
He did.
He did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did I
Fucking
put it?
ding dong.
What
Which VC
fucking
text
VC
did you put
did
it
I put
in?
it in? Where the
You put
fuck
it in
did I
train
put-
crew.
You put it in train crew
Train
VC
crew.
text.
Oh.
There's too many VC
Whoops.
texts.
Oh, there
Well-
it is. There are too many channels. It's
Ooh.
one thing I hate about Discord.
Ooh.
Okay, let's get rid of some.
Ooh.
Which
All
ones
right,
can we
first of all,
keep?
Ooh.
It's
As
got the
the-
fucking salmon screen on the tender hatch.
Goose,
Yeah.
you hate your wallet.
It is very pretty.
Dude,
Even
that
that
is
got
one
the
of those-
fucking re-railer on the tender.
Is that one of the
Oh,
water
and
buffaloes?
by the way, something I am just now realizing is that the water
like
tank
this.
hatch is in fact in 3 separate pieces. I'm flipping them shut one by one.
is
Oh
this one of
Yeah.
the 3 cylinders?
Wow.
No,
No.
those are M75s.
75.
I believe this is
Yeah.
actually an XN and W engine.
I don't. I think they're also 1500s, but they're later series 1500s of the NW ones.
That's hot, dude.
Were these the ones
That is
were
hot.
released in
That is
WQ3?
good.
Even W hated them.
Blame Jersey for this, because Jersey is the one who sent me this listing and said, hey,
Hey, man.
Oh, cool.
You
So
fold Fold
I
like a piece of paper, dude.
redid the side rods, and now the side rods are just there.
I'm surprised there's not real water in the
Fine.
tender tank.
I think there'd be a problem if there was.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gotta grab some top chats here. Let's see. Let's see. Virtual Rail Fan, as somebody who owns cats for many, can safely say cats are weird sometimes. Yes. William S., that laugh sounded like a perfectly repeating track initially. Yeah. Also, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Goofy Critter, solid doesn't work is dumb. Yes, it is. Railroader Davis, a few streams ago, you're talking about the 15-inch gauge plans, and the same, we had an ash tree come down over the week, and that's over 10 feet around, and I think a 15-inch gauge choo-choo wouldn't be happy. No kidding. Yikes. Steamton 122, what locomotive ran through Margaritaville? Limas. Yeah, limes for that. CPC Farms, want me to
Yeah, I'll
3D
give
print a
that some
Monty for you?
limes.
You're gonna do. We gotta finish designing it first. And I've got a 3D printer over there that I need to actually unbox and set up. Hi, evil me. Solarius, Heist, would charcoal like you would have for the barbecue for steamer fuel? You'd need a shit ton. Dusty has
you
fired
would need
up.
a metric fuck ton.
Dusty has fired up one of the engines on charcoal briquettes. I know that that's happened.
That said, Dusty has also steamed one of the engines on a tortilla.
That is also true. He lit off an engine with a tortilla.
Soaked in tequila, no less.
Yes, well, as you do. When in Rome.
Right.
94 Chevy. How does a locomotive make a decision? It chooses. Lime you. Yes, lime.
We're not doing another pun stream. For the love of
it
God.
is too
Please,
fucking late, apparently.
please,
Corey
no.
Gibson showed up, and everyone's ready to just come out with the margarita mixers here. Maddie Miller, hi, and everyone on stream. Happy New Year. Same to you. Northwesterner, your uncle was just elected mayor. Honestly, no, in the usual way. Christ. Railroader Davis, how do locomotive hears? Through their engine ears.
What?
No, we don't like this. Corey Gibson, a snake walks into a bar and the bartender asks how. Seems reasonable. Daniel McKee, a New Year's Day stream for me, a birthday stream. Happy birthday, Daniel. Cheers to your highs for a great year ahead. Awesome, guys. Appreciate y'all. Let's see about putting this goddamn connecting rod back in the correct place.
Get this goddamn train moving.
Yeah, but like two rivers walk into a bar. The bar's empty. They look around and said, "Well, I'll be damned."
No.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
mainline.
you. I'll be here all night.
No. Who invited him into the chat again? Jersey?
Sorry.
I take it back.
Okay.
No,
Don't
don't actually.
I promise I'll keep the puns to a minimum of 10 per minute.
Tangent. Can we do tangent? Can we do tangent and concentric SolidWorks?
I mean,
No.
look, mainline, if it gets too bad, there goes your Bone Zone membership.
That is true.
Your card will be revoked. Not actually.
It's like losing your
I
library
know.
card.
For legal purposes, that's a joke.
Not the library card. My prized possession.
Why won't it let me mate that whole piece to that whole piece? Whatever, we're gonna save all because Kenosha's playing and that seems wise. Derp, thanks for a year as a fireman. DRRP. Derp.
I never thought I'd receive a model train that the first thing I see in the box would be like satin gloves almost.
MDN Rare Productions,
Oh,
yes, Heist
that's-
is designing a real locomotive. We're
That is
designing
the-
the CAD model first before we build the real.
That is the wrong fillet. That's part of the problem. There we go. Alright, I think that rod's back on. Alright, fixed one of them. And we have to do the other one. Alright. There we go.
Oh, man.
And is this just gonna let... Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna let me do that. There we go. Okay. Side rod's fixed. Welcome to the stream where we started and then it just... Nothing worked because SolidWorks is bad.
Oh yeah,
Such.
you could pull this up on stream, or you can not pull this up on stream. But the new COS drop yesterday inspired me, at the very least, to make something.
Uh-oh.
So it's
Uh-oh.
an MOWVC text.
Is it actually an MOWVC text or?
Yes, it is actually in there because I know where it is. Unlike you.
Shut the fuck up! I was doing it on mobile.
Are you back
He
in
makes a good
Colorado
point.
yet,
Mobile sucks.
As of like an hour ago, yeah, or like 2 hours, something.
But yeah.
Whatever.
so
Time is fake.
Yep.
Time is
A
fine.
lot
Thanks,
of-
Vic.
Construct.
a lot of people got inspired
Or
to do a whole
frogs.
lot of things.
What are frogs?
Time is the thing made up by Big Clock to sell more clocks.
Something like that. New assembly. How do we do that? New assembly.
We shall create a new assembly.
And
Yes.
Save this.
Yes.
Save to this
Yes.
PC.
A new assembly.
Locomotive. Main rod. Class 25
Mr.
main rod.
Potter.
The dings. The dings keep coming.
Critica.
Matty Miller missed the stream for Jersey, but hope he's doing well. Sending my love his way. Always a great stream with Jersey on the call.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, everyone appreciate. That was a fun stream. That's why I have a silly
That was a
mustache.
super fun stream. If you want to see it, just click VOD, you know?
You wish you were there. You wish you
Yeah.
weren't in Texas for that. F.
Well, I wish y'all had pushed it back, a couple days, but
We do not
Well-
schedule around you.
I know.
We schedule around car accidents, clearly.
Yes,
Clearly.
evidently. It's fine. John Deere Boy, who's ready to forget what year it is every time you have to write the date for the next 3 months? That's me. I'm ready. Hope you had a happy new year and look forward to all the shenanigans and awesome stuff in 2023 or 2024. Yep, I feel that, John Deere Boy. Good to see you. UP and Rio Grande Historian, Happy New Year is also going to CRM soon, hopefully. Awesome. Casmon, an engineer walks into a bar. The bartender tells him, you better be civil. The engineer replies, I'm a mechanical engineer, not a civil one. It's fair. We're going to have to do a joke with that. So anyway. Two Penny Studios, when do I plan on borrowing Leighton's suit? Never. I cannot pull off. Even with the mustache, I am not powerful enough for those corduroy pants. Gotta make sure you get that top hat on time. Also, Happy New Year, friend. Hope you're well. Same to you. Pull tab. Triangular wheel is far superior to a square wheel because there's only 3 jolts per revolution. Something like that. Corey Gibson, what's the difference between a cat and a comma? One is a pause at the end of the clause, but the other has claws at the end of its pause.
Ah.
That one was like at least a little bit higher brow.
That
Like,
was kind
there-
of creative, at least.
There was creation in there. And Daniel
I'm
McKee
still
for the
mad.
Zoomy one. Thank you.
I will say, the cat looks very annoyed at that.
Alright.
Oh
Cat
shit,
did
did my
not enjoy the
Jamify
joke.
thing stop working? Oh no.
Insert components. We're gonna just do
Insert
all of
components,
those.
Mr. Potter. We must add an additional 3.5 inches.
Insert. Will it not let me just grab all of these all at once? Cool. Thanks, SolidWorks. I didn't want to be able to just grab a bunch of shit at once and just run with it. Let's see. We've got a wedge. We've got 2 taper bolts. We got a strap and a brass, and then the oil cut. Okay, and then I've got to modify. I've got to continue modifying things now. Okay, so we can actually start to figure this thing out a little bit. All right, figured out.
It.
Main rod brass. There we are.
Square.
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 Square. Square. Yeah. Hey Dino, Santa Sam watching this while designing a wobbler model. Nice. Rarity Davis, a horse walks into the bar. Several people get up and leave, sensing the immediate danger in this situation. Seems fair. I wouldn't want to get horsed in a bar. Zerg Smasher Gaming, a priest, a pastor, and a rabbit walk into a blood bank. The nurse asks the rabbit what kind of blood he has. The rabbit says, I think I'm type O.
I've heard
I think
bars
I'm a
have-
typo. Yes, I think you are a typo. It's supposed to be a rabbi. God damn it.
I've heard bars have a 0 tolerance for horseplay, so.
Something like that. Sabaton Stew, welcome to the Brakeman. Andrew Frame, you said Zuma had 3 sisters, right? Yes, on the Grand. Zuma, Montezuma, Del Norte, Cortez, and Ute. Not in that
Yep.
order, but them's the 4. 4 Class 25s. Although there were some on other railroads, we found out there was at least one that ran out of Ohio, based on pictures we found, so.
AKA
Poor thing.
1, 3,
save
and
their
6 and
tolls.
7.
Exurios, 9. Yes. 9 months, thank you. Virtual Rail fan, speaking of fundraising stream, do you guys have a total for how much were made after the top chats and memberships were added? I don't know if we've actually added it up because the people are still randomly sending shit to the GoFundMe for Jersey.
I was gonna say
It's
we don't
on
have
the
a final
order
number
of
yet, but
$10,000 to $11,000. So
I was
Jersey
gonna say it's 5 figures for
Yeah.
sure.
gonna be able to
I mean-
recover and get a car, and we'll be able to get him back on his feet. So
Didn't you get the number of how much we made during the stream or something?
I did,
Or-
yes. I can pull that up.
But we haven't totaled up all the streams.
yeah.
That's true. I don't know what everyone else's streams did if they were on Twitch or whatever and all that. YouTube did finally get back to me on what the stream was from yesterday. I have to actually go look specifically directly just at that stream because YouTube's analytics are stupid sometimes. Let's see. Pull up the analytics.
Oh, there's Caboose.
What?
My stream, you guys raised $3,420.88 in the Jersey video. So
Good lord.
yeah. So when I get paid by YouTube, that'll be going straight to Jersey. So that's awesome.
What did I do?
I don't know. What did you do?
Oh,
Anyway.
What
Jersey
didn't
seemed very...
you do?
That is a much shorter list.
Corey Gibson, a guy says to his friend, My wife ran away with my best friend Mike yesterday. Since when has Mike been your best friend? Since yesterday.
Wife bad, mango gobbles.
Yep, something like that.
Corey, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Dr. End, a lawyer walks into a bar. He passed. Good. Andrew Frame, build all four and that got sponsored by Four Loco.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna need more to deal with Corey Gibson's puns. Railroad Davis, what's black, white, and red all over a nun that fell down the steps? Ow.
Oh,
Ow.
I thought it was a penguin in a
Ow.
blender.
Ow.
This too.
And pull tab, what other CAD camera automation software do you know that I didn't know you knew? I used Mastercam with SolidWorks, but that's the only like CAD or CAM software. I've only ever used these. I've not used AutoCAD or anything like that. So, all right, what diameter did we set our main to? Was it 3 inches or something? Let's measure that real quick. Evaluate, measure, 2 3/4. And then the step up is 3 inches. So 2 3/4. And then that other guy is 3 inches. Okay. So now we can go back to our main rod brass. And we can go find this cut extrude based on this sketch and edit that sketch. And this one needs to be 2 3/4 instead. Why does numlock keep getting turned off? Okay, and then we'll rebuild that, and it goes poof, and then we have a fillet. Did that just hashtag solid maybe just worked? I don't know. Evaluate.
Fuck is the picture of you
3
upside down?
3 1/4. Okay, no, it did not do it.
Huh.
Edit feature. This is probably an 1/8 of an inch fillet step. The picture of you upside down is in the Montezuma channel.
I found it. I kind of wish I didn't because, oh look, Ute
That'd
has
be
something
cool.
that's completely different from Montezuma. Must be a day that ends in Y.
What were you looking for specifically?
Looking at the shape of the running board, it's the full width of, because the running board is the same component that is the floor under the seat boxes.
Oh shit. Oh, weird. Yeah, that is entirely different.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out the taper because it goes from the full width of the cab down to about half of that width for running along
Right.
the boiler.
Right.
Ute just has a fucking step.
Yeah, Ute's just it's almost like it's 2 pieces. Whereas
Yeah.
Zuma's is one that's got a nice little swoosh.
Yeah.
Fucking Rio Grande, you drunk goddamn bastards. What else is new? Anyway. Corey Gibson, a pair of jumper cables walks into a bar. A bartender looks at them and says, "Now don't y'all start nothing here."
Oh.
You did get me to giggle at that one. And then Solaris, what did the tree say to the telephone pole? Get out of the way. Get out of the way. George is coming. Telephone pole?
Huh?
What?
I don't follow that one.
Okay. Anyway, I've been asked to pass along a message from Hickory Creole, who says he sent you some kind of a weird whistle thing for you to react to.
Okay.
He's been trying to super chat it, but apparently it's not letting him.
Interesting. YouTube does that sometimes. Dusty's texting me.
Uh-oh.
We might be actually getting joined live by Dusty in Discord for
Oh,
the first
that's
time.
true.
He should be the
That-
69th Bone Zone member.
That might happen. Dusty being the
True.
69th
Oh,
Zone
God.
member.
Yes.
Yes, it must be.
Totally.
That
Make it so.
that is pretty. That's appropriate. It's very appropriate. That's funny. All right, so we're gonna need to change the length of the brass on the main. Should I just squeeze it down on one end or both ends?
The
Where's-
length of the rod?
No, the size of the brass.
Oh.
The brass actually looks about the same, but the tail piece, like the actual like look at how the brass goes like right to the end on the main, and we're gonna need it that way for the clearance at the wrist pin. It doesn't have near as much overhang because it doesn't have the second wedge on it.
On the big end or the little end?
Yes.
Yeah, the big end doesn't overhang quite as much. The strap is just turned down a little bit more.
Yeah.
The little end... Are you looking... I guess you're referencing Ute. I don't have any of those pictures open right now.
I mean, I'm looking at Montezuma right now, actually, but yeah.
Doesn't it not have anything on the small end?
It doesn't have anything on the small end, but I'm looking at the big end, which is also much smaller than the other end of the number one.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, I think it looks like the brass is about the same. I'll just edit the way that the strap sits, I guess. So we'll start there.
Sure.
Oh God, he's here.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, hello.
He's real!
It is Duster.
Hello?
It is.
Dusty!
He's in the flesh.
Oh my god.
Jimmy's
Is
friend
that-
Dusty from the museum!
My brain cell, you fuck.
This is weird.
Yeah, now you know what Discord is for,
Yeah.
you boomer.
Well, you know.
Last night, Dusty and Casey both being like, "What's Discord for? What do you what?" Ah,
But what
Talking
does it
to your
foaming.
but what
dumbass
does it-
friends.
It is for talking to your dumbass friends.
Well,
See,
so
look.
is-
Hello.
So is texting and phone calls and everything.
Well, it's true.
Yeah, but you can talk
Yeah.
to more dumbass friends. And you can
Well,
This is
you
for
know.
all of the... This is for unmitigated dumbassery all at once.
It's true.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm just now getting
He's
your
not
text,
wrong.
Dusty.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Speaking of Dusty, how'd you like them buttered sausages?
What about buttered sausage?
I mean, I sent you some buttered sausage the other day.
Oh, did you?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You saw it. You at least looked at the message.
I probably did. And I'm old and senile and forgot everything.
We know.
It happens. Okay. Get this up to there. Okay.
Hold on.
Now I need to trim the strap down so that it just sits in tight with the brass.
Hey Mark, real quick, I forget. Did
Hmm?
you share the thirsty engines in your area?
Yes,
Good.
that went
Yeah,
into the
yeah, it
memes
was-
channel of the Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I saw it on Instagram just now on someone's shitpost page. I was like, oh.
Oh my god. Well, that's where memes go.
How do you know
They
you
go
made
around.
it if someone reposted it?
Hey, Wings and Strings made that, and I was like, Tom, no, we cannot use that.
Yeah.
But we sent it around, and everyone
Why
liked
not?
it. So
Why can't
Anyway.
you use it? Funny.
Let's see. I've got
so
some top
funny,
chats
though.
here. Northwesterner, hey, once you guys finish Century of Steam, perhaps you could develop a CAD program that wouldn't be a leading cause of alcoholism in college engineering programs. Please help me.
Oh, please.
There
for the
is
love of
there is
God.
developing a video game, and then there's developing CAD, and those are two distinctly different things. I do sympathize with you though. Anyway, Corey Gibson, statistically, 6 out of 7 dwarves aren't happy. That is a statement of fact. Sir Liv, let's be honest, has there ever been a railroad in history that wasn't run by drunk libertarians?
Hmm.
The Utah Salt Air was run by sober Mormon libertarians.
Oh yeah, Utah Railroads. Yeah.
Yeah, only ones
Does
in
that
Utah.
count?
There you go. Railroader Davis, your ex-wife still misses me, but her aim is getting better. You better keep running then. Two Penny Studios, you should build 3 of the 4 Class 25s. That way you can have 3/4 of the class and thus playfully laugh at the 4th idiot who didn't get one. That sounds like a lot of locomotives to make, but it would be worth the joke.
It would be worth it.
Andrew Frame, not everything might be the Grand's fault with the differences between those two. Porter were cheap bastards too. The 5-on-5 spot plate isn't actually a 5, it's a 2 upside down and flipped over, and it was delivered from Porter that way. That is
That's-
hilarious.
We've seen that on plenty of grand shit, but not from the factory.
We haven't seen it from the factory. I need to pull up that picture that Daniel sent of the 442L.
The
Let's see.
442L?
Yes.
The SP thing.
Oh no.
No, come on. Streamer mode is so helpful in some ways, but then it doesn't let me search Discord for things. Let's see. From Wings has image. Okay. Yes. The 44-2 Waluigi. It's supposed to be the 4427. Daniel Gallery sent us this. But it is the 44 spacebar 2 upside down L.
What is it on 91?
Waluigi number
Stamped
1.
With what is it?
Oh,
It's a
she
7
has-
that's an upside down 2 or some
One
shit.
of her rods has a 7 used as an L upside down. I think it's her main on the left side, maybe.
Yeah, that
Or maybe
rings
it's one of
a
the
bell.
connecting
It is on the
rods.
fireman's side. I remember that. Hi.
Yeah,
Bless you.
yeah. You love to see it. Railroads are dumb, drunk bastards. All of them, including the
I
manufacturer.
hate trains.
Blue Raptor 401, you're building a
Trains
Lego
are
big boy
dumb.
you got for Christmas. Nice. Mr. Shooter 4, 6:30 is your favorite time of day. Hands down, hashtag F for that sippin' stuff. Gotta love it. Striker, what is the Count Von Count's favorite job? Counting. Yes. I'll see myself out for that one, boys. Yes, please do. The limes know no bounds today, apparently.
Where's the
CPC,
super nuke line?
It's downstairs, actually. It's on my bookshelf. Tristan found it while cleaning my house. CPC Farm, who ordered a New Jersey Loco with cast iron shoes?
What?
94 Chevy, thank you for the 5
didn't do
gifted
that.
memberships. And then, yes, I'm glad everyone's giggling at the stupidity of the SP. Okay. Let's start by getting rid of the other wedge. Just by thoughtfully just trimming all the bits out. Looks good. Stop and repair. Oh my god. The moment job no longer exists. Cool. SolidWorks. Oh, that's a different sketch that's now broken. That endpoint doesn't matter.
Why the fuck is this?
It doesn't matter. SolidWorks. Stupid garbage.
SolidWorks.
I'm going to fix you in place. Pow.
That sounds like a threat.
There it is. All
It is.
right.
They say you just have to talk nicely to it.
No, you do the
I will
opposite.
scrap you to your guy. Oh, yes.
Scrap you to your fucking axle. Piece of shit.
So good. What is the distance there? We got that to that. It's a 1/4 inch backspace there, so We don't need to go back to that assembly quite yet. We want the main rod strap. So if it's 1/4 inch between where the brass sits and then... Oh, I guess what I can do, though, is because we don't have the wedge on there in the brass, I can make the pocket for the brass a lot deeper. That's the secret.
The
Okay.
secret sauce.
The secret is crime.
We do that.
Just a little bit of it.
Edit the feature. Oh. Oh, you did it that way. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, then I'll edit the sketch, and we'll make that... I don't know, it looked like the brass is basically flush, so I'm just going to make it flush. Inch. Why are you breaking more sketches, SolidWorks? Why?
Yellow break or red break?
Yellow break. It's mad about some stupid crap. Just get rid of that part of the dealio, and then that one, we will just go. Give me the relations. Fine. Do that, and I'm gonna fix you in place.
It's frozen today.
Can we roll that forward? All right. Okay. Yes, I see. I see why you're mad now. Okay.
God damn it, Jimmy.
Don't mess up. It'd be unbearable, Jimmy. Jimmy! 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 Jimmy from the cog. Yes. SolidWorks skill issue.
mean-
Get out.
You mean Dusty's friend, who was in
Yeah.
chat, Jimmy from the
Yeah.
cog?
That
My
one.
friend Jimmy from the cog.
Oh.
Cog Dusty friend from the Jimmy of.
Yeah.
Yes.
something like
Really?
that.
That one.
Also, Goose, just for you.
Yeah.
Kitty cat.
Kitty.
Here's the
Amigo.
kitty.
I think I got-
Here's the kitty.
Mine's up there. Probably tired after airline.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
bet.
brought the cat to Tejas. How was that?
Yeah.
Hey, Haas.
Surprisingly, he did really good on the plane.
There you go.
I was just telling them earlier that when I was going through security earlier today,
Half an inch.
I took him out because I had to take him through security, and as they were like swabbing the bag, making sure there were no explosives in it, I just set him down on my jacket, and he stayed there. And as soon as they brought the carrier back over, he climbed right back in.
Oh, it's only 3/4.
Stayed quiet the whole time.
I'm sorry, just the way that he's perched right now, he just reeks of goober.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, orange cat, so that tracks.
Yeah.
Just look at that guy. That guy is... That's a silly creature.
Silly
Whimsical.
You know he is.
Dubious little creature.
Give him electrical cables. He needs food.
God, no.
He needs spent uranium fuel rods.
So speaking of uranium fuel rods,
What? What? Where could this possibly go?
it's me, so who knows? Earlier today, I was browsing upon Ye Local Antique Store,
Uh-oh.
where I saw that ATSF lantern,
Uh-huh.
and there was so much uranium glass.
Oh, yeah.
You should
Probably
buy it
a-
all.
Yeah, buy all the
should buy it.
uranium glass that they
Nobody
have.
else is gonna.
I mean, I have just straight uranium, but
Has uranium
Is that
fever
your
got you
uranium
down?
or is that the government's uranium?
it's mine.
Oh,
It's my uranium.
yeah.
A mining establishment.
Mining consortiums.
I need to edit season 3.5 so that we can shoot season 4.
Maybe I'll finally
Yeah.
be on.
Perhaps. Maybe Dusty will actually
Probably.
be on.
Maybe I'll have
Probably
to
not
replace
for
you
this
again.
next one though.
No.
Well, I don't know if how much we'll actually shoot on the bachelor party. That's fine.
Oh.
We do at least one. That'd be fun. Coming at you live from California.
California.
Three-quarter show while done on Splash Mountain. What is wrong with you people?
I'm in public domain now.
Everything.
Oh, boy.
That would be hilarious.
Disney ran out of lobbying money. They couldn't change the copyright law anymore.
Sucks to suck.
How is that part fully defined? SolidWorks. Oh, it's fixed. That's why. Float it! Float the pot!
Floater.
Float the part.
Float the part.
Float
Aye.
the part.
Sea turtles.
Sea turtles. Tunk. Alright.
Oh, do.
See, now I want scotch, so I'm gonna have to go get me a scotch. I'll be right back.
Scotch, 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 scotch.
Scotch.
Scotch, eggs and scotch, ain't got much scotch in it.
I did put in is scotch.
There we go.
Scotch, egg, sausage, and scotch.
I thought I already did put that in the place. Why did it undo that?
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Alright, there it goes. There, tunk. The lid.
The lid.
Put that there, put that there, tunk. Alright, we have a short box end built for a main. Do I want to save that as an assembly? So I don't have to just make this again?
How many times are you gonna duplicate it?
One, I mean, for the other end of the rod, I assume.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Generally, I do assemblies if I have to make something more than twice.
That makes sense. Huh. Well, here's another interesting thing. I guess we do have a nice side-on shot where she's spotted up pretty good. It looks like the main rod, the wrist pin just lines up above the crank pin. Because we don't know exactly how long and piston rod, like we don't have those details yet.
For how long to make the main rod?
Yeah.
We can derive them.
I guess we could just center the crosshead in the crosshead guide bar, but...
Yeah. And then we can put the piston wherever the hell we want.
Yes. Yeah, I guess so we'll just do that. So, yeah, it looks like they basically set it up so the wrist pin's above the crank. I'll start there and kind of check it. Okay. Get rid of all this crap that I've got open. It's making it challenging. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I should probably fix the tail of the side rod. Because the rear of the side rod is different. Do I care? I don't know if I care right now. I don't think I care right now. We'll deal with that later.
Depends on how much scotch you have, if you care now or not.
I don't have any scotch. Single tier.
Sucks to suck.
Single tier. I'll just have a sip of my water. Anyway.
Now I kind of want to go get some of my scotch.
Single tier.
I'm having a nice lowland scotch from Kirkland.
Tastes like tree stump.
No, this one's not bad. This
lowlands are not the ridiculous. Yeah.
This one's nice and smooth and mellow. It's not like I just, inhaled a big old piece of peat that was on fire.
It's not like you licked a stump.
Yeah.
Hard
Stamp
bag.
Stump liquor.
Nicholas Resari, you get one of these. Thanks, community. A freeloader. Yes, somebody must have gifted you a membership. Shawnee on a mission. You thought you'd pop into the stream while you wait for a loaded BNSF coal train to get going. You're going to be here for a while. Godspeed. Happy New Year's. Yes, Corey Gibson. What's made of leather and sounds like a sneeze? A shoe. Yes.
Limes.
Correct. Limes. John Deerboy. To SolidWorks. I will melt you down where you stand. John Deere Boy's rallying against SolidWorks with me. We're gonna start a fight between SolidWorks and John Deere Boy. Here it is. SolidWorks, John Deere Boy, I'll redesign you into a Kubota. Oh man, the gloves are coming off.
Ding the bell! Ding the bell!
Hang on. Do we have an appropriate soundboard for this moment here? Yes.
Fire stoker jobs are not for the faint of heart.
It's the wrong one. I thought it was the gloves are off, whistleblower. But oh well. I'll yell at Tristan for not having all of Lionel Train Town into the soundboard yet.
I was gonna say treasure in the bone zone.
Treasure? Oh God. Do I don't. I'm not brave enough to press that button.
There be treasure.
Oh, no. It's okay. I just don't have nitro, so I can't.
Oh, so you can't. Okay. And the
Somebody give me nitro.
Oh, no.
Where there's too many soundboards
Right
in
under
the
Hello
zone.
Mario.
Hello Mario.
It's
Hello,
me,
Mario.
Mario.
Everyone watch
we don't.
movies free.
There it is.
Yippee!
There you go. Ding ding.
There, something like that.
That was loud.
Begins. CPC Farms, could you be in one of these season 4 episodes? Most likely not, but appreciate your enthusiasm. 94 Chevy Z71 SolidWorks. You were so unreliable. It's like you were made by Ford. Ooh. Ooh.
Come on now.
Ouch.
Hey.
Ouch. Knife through the heart, man. Patrick Sheary. Happy New Year, Mark, and everyone. Best also to Jersey for a speedy recovery. Thank you, Patrick. Good to see you. Brooks Moses. For what it's worth, the reason the 442L is an L is because that tender used to be on the 4421, and they were too lazy when they swapped it over to the 4427. That's funny. And John Deere Boy, at SolidWorks, it's hard to redesign something when you don't work. My man. Yes.
Oof.
The gloves are off here today, everybody.
If only we had some design software.
Okay. Wrist pin. We don't have a wrist pin yet. I guess we should probably figure that piece out.
With the wrist.
Is there a picture of it that has more than 2 pixels?
There's the picture of Ute on its back for tummy scritches.
No, but I have the one taken on a Nintendo DS.
So am I right in that it's just a big fuck off hardened pin that's got a nut, and then there's like a hat, basically like a hat washer on it to hold it or prevent it from
rounding up?
It
On
is a
outer and
tapered
inner.
Is it tapered?
Yeah, the crosshead is tapered on the outer, on both legs of the crosshead. You've got a smaller. The actual where the brass rides is not tapered, but yeah, where it goes into the crosshead on the back and the front edge are tapered.
Gotcha. So it steps down twice, but the middle is just a normal bearing.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Okay. So we're gonna have to draw that. And I would just size it basically like the main rod brass, I'd imagine. Right?
Sure.
I mean, that's probably close enough. Okay.
T-Lar.
Okay. What is that? 2 3/4? 2 3/4, and then the tapered bits in there. I mean, it's probably a shallow, like 3/4 per foot, or?
It's very shallow.
Yeah, I think it's that, but it's been too long since I've messed with it.
Okay, well, it's not too terribly hard to draw up. Wrist pin. Okay, and we need to go for 4 inches, and then it's what did we do? 3/4 on it? No, 5/8. 5/8 of taper, and then I imagine it's just got a big fuck off head on the backside, right?
It gets flush with the back of the crosshead basically, and it has a pin that keeps it from rotating as well. That just sticks up a little nub.
Okay.
As
Is that on the?
It does have a little shoulder, but it's not.
It's not huge.
Substantial. No.
Okay.
And it's like Dusty says, it's recessed into the crosshead itself, so it doesn't protrude any.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Otherwise, it'd whack the
right.
connecting rod.
Yeah, we don't have. There's not a hell of a lot of space between us and the lower connecting rod. That's why the wedge is at such a god-awful angle on this fucking thing.
Well, you just have to cut the wedge off half the time when they go through too far.
Yeah. Well, hers is...
Ask me how I know.
Hers can't be perpendicular like 20s because the clearance is just not there. So yeah, I mean, even at a crazy angle to get it in there and everything. And
yeah, half the time if the wedge went through too far, they just torched it off after it was through.
Yeah, it makes sense to me, man. Beat it in there and beat it in there and cut it to bits.
What we did with 20s.
Welcome to the railroad. Measure with a tape, cut with a torch, or mark with chalk, cut with a torch, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make
Measure with a ruler, mark it with chalk, cut it with an axe.
Also that. Let's see. Crosshead assembly. We'll open that up. I'm going to have to put holes in my crosshead as well. Just let me... I'm going to go pee real quick, and then I will do that. So entertain the people.
My brain cell, you fuck.
Why does the running board stop so short? There's like a foot gap between the end of the running board and the steam chest lid, which is the next thing you can step on.
It's shrimple. Skill issue.
Ugh. Oh shit, that's... Fuck.
I mean, if you say so.
Scotch.
Scotch.
Been outsmarted by
I'm gonna have to find some more of this. This is good.
What'd you say it is?
I'm gonna have to find some. It's Kirkland. It came in a sample pack, like 4 different scotches from different regions, and
Oh, that's the one that James gave you?
yeah, and this is the lowland one, and it's like I'm either gonna have to find more of the Kirkland stuff or a similar one that's an actual, from a distillery it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
He returns.
I have returneth. Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Supposedly.
Brett, what's going to be the best way to cut a tapered hole in SolidWorks?
Cut a normal hole and then do the chamfer.
Oh yeah, sketch a
Really
normal hole
big reamer.
and chamfer. Yes, I
Yeah,
would. If I
either
could,
that
if
or
I could run a
revolver.
reamer through my goddamn monitor, I would. Be easier than dealing with this goddamn thing.
There do be some days like that.
SolidWorks do be like that, yeah.
All right. Let's see. We need to open up the crosshead
Eat the cat.
casting.
Do you have a queue?
He's over here next to me.
Cue. Cue.
He can't hear you because I have headphones on.
Poor stupid cat. Let's see.
There's
Let's catch
nothing.
up on this drama here. SolidWorks 94 Chevy Z71 coming from a truck made by Government Motors. Wow.
Ooh.
The spice. There's a lot of vitriol coming out here. Crazy Missouri 56.
Whoa,
You didn't
whoa.
believe in the wind, then it blew you away.
Something's happening.
That would do it.
Must have swept you up
Stahlbrecher.
to feet.
SolidWorks, at least GM works. Yes.
Oh.
SolidWorks, John Deere boy, hard to plant a field when your green tractor don't work. Well, I hate to break it to you, SolidWorks, but Apocrypha Darkbane, would VNT 21 work for references? Possibly? Maybe? That's vaguely the right
It's a
era.
240, so it must be exactly the same.
My
Was
call
that my
12
side that was just super laggy, or was that everybody?
I think it was
Does
just
that every
you.
now and again.
Okay. I'm just laggy.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Michael 1255 SolidWorks, the government has been working a lot better than you, I'd say. Ouch! 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 John Deere boy, SolidWorks 2-cylinder engines are practically bulletproof, simple, reliable, and torque for days. Love to see it. Colonel Cactus at SolidWorks. The hate's coming out today. You're just one link in a long chain of failures from Dassault. There's a reason the Mercure was a flop and the 737 is still being built. An educated piece of mean. Wow.
Seriously.
SolidWorks, John Deere boy, and oh how the mighty have fallen. Modern grain tractors have the tendency to be $500,000 paperweights. Ouch.
He's not wrong. As much as I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Fight for your right to repair, folks.
Northwesterner, reject CAD, return to manual drafting. Yeah, my granddad had a 15-foot drafting table in the shop, and he had a K27 drawn up to like 3rd scale on it. I always remember like, just getting to look at that. So freaking
Whatever
cool.
happened to that?
Nobody wanted it because it was a 15-foot drafting table.
No, I meant the drawing.
Oh, I don't know what happened to the drawing. Single tier.
Such.
And then Lillian, whoever said it's a skill issue, you're wrong. It's a krill issue. Shrimple as. Limes. Anyway.
It's not so shrimple now.
Believe that. Okay. So we need to do a sketch on this guy.
No need to be so fuck. Shellfish.
Nailed it.
That was very difficult.
Nailed it.
I know.
All right, so we'll just make
I
this
need
guy.
where's the boo womp?
The boo womp.
The sound of
Or
Squidward's
the-
face being sad.
Oh, I see. Ah, yes, the boo womp.
The boo.
The boo womp.
You know this sound.
Yes.
Did you just boo womp?
Boo womp.
Who put the boo womp in the bwomp bwomp?
Bom, 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 bom.
Turn off my boo womp inhibitors.
That's a little.
Womp, boo womp.
Okay. So we have those 2 sketches. So now what we will do is we will do an extruded cut. And just go right through it. Pow!
Did somebody say strudel?
No.
Something like that.
We still need to go to Helga's.
We need, yeah.
Oh, I should have made that one smaller.
That and the one in the Springs.
Oh, yes, we haven't done that one either. Well, we were...
Wait, there's a strudel place down here?
No, well, the
German
German
place.
restaurant, Edelweiss.
Ah.
Dusty, we're gonna be down there again. I guess. That's not till March. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was looking at my calendar today, trying to put all of my stuff
It's
together.
only 3 months from now. That'll happen just like in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's tomorrow, by the way. So.
Yeah.
Too real. Too real. Too real.
We'll start
mean-
tearing a steam locomotive apart. And next thing we know, we're 5 months in.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all want to like come down here for the end of March for some stuff,
Oh.
What kind of stuff?
I don't know. It'll be my birthday. We'll figure it out. We'll wing
Oh,
it.
okay.
Oh, that'd be fun.
When's your birthday again?
I'm not doxing myself that hard on stream.
You can message me.
It'll be in MOWVC.
Okay.
You know what else is an MOWVC?
Lots of random bullshit. No.
My brain, damn it.
No.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Dusty, press the button. Become
Dusty,
member
hit
69.
Hit the button.
Which button? What did I do?
Hit the button. Hit the button.
Go to the
button.
MOWVC text channel
And then join.
and click the join button at the bone zone.
Yeah, we did it.
Dusty's
We
the
did it!
69th member of the bone zone. Nature is
Oh,
healing.
that's it. We've done it.
Of course I am.
We gotta make him a special role. Someone get on that.
Oh,
God damn it, mainline. I fucking love that show.
distance, chamfer. We want ace and
Congratulations.
I'm working on the roll. Great roll.
This is where we're
There's
not
an awful lot of
professional.
Ford hate in the chat. Be nice.
How many times did your Ford run?
It's true.
I don't want to talk about it.
Brett's Ford did not run very much.
It did run.
I think
did.
it went a
Not very-
total of 40
In
feet
fairness.
behind the shop one time.
Well, yeah, because I blew a tire. But in fairness,
And the
reason it didn't
radiator?
run much. No, the radiator was fine. It was just steaming off because it's a
Yeah.
Model T at altitude, and that's what they do. In fairness, the reason it didn't run much out of Leighton's place is because I didn't want to spill radiator fluid and oil all over the garage, which is just something they do because again,
It's Ward Road. I mean, that's just the general area, you know. Just
yeah, but Leighton's garage is. I didn't want to get it dirty.
you roll it outside and then fire it off.
Yeah, but then it has to go back in the garage when you're done running, and it just sits
It's-
there and dribbles.
That's what drip pans are for. Ask me how I
A
know.
hell of a drip pan. Does the Buick drip?
Oh yeah, Grand Nationals are known for their oil leaks. They're like Harleys. They mark their territory.
Good.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna have to do some math outside of SolidWorks to make sure that I get this distance right. But let me check
Quick
these
math.
chats while we're here. Let's see. Southern Pacific AC9. Hi, Manline. You just spent $2 to say hi to you. LOL. Thank you, AC9.
Hi, AC9.
John Deere Boy, I gotta hop off for the night. Take care, everyone, except SolidWorks. Wink. Good to see the Zuma coming along relatively well given the software. We're doing our best. N94 Chevy, SolidWorks, my bad. Even Ford is more reliable than you.
Oof.
Beautiful. I will say it did take me 20 minutes to boot fucking SolidWorks today because fucking Dassault's garbage goddamn 3D experience platform is pulling teeth. But anyway, Mr. Shooter 4, you're gonna call Heiss the Whistler after your favorite honey whiskey. Hashtag F for that sippin' stuff. It's absolutely delicious. It was what you switched to after you ran out of Black Barrel the other night. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. The Whistler. Okay. I'm not usually much one for honey whiskey, but I guess the only honey whiskeys I've had are Honey Jack, which is disgusting, and Patty Beasting, which is the single most disgusting flavored whiskey I've ever had.
Honey Bill in Durango makes a whiskey, and it's pretty good.
Is
I
it?
was gonna say the Durango stuff ain't
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, I haven't tried that.
You should be able to find it up here in most liquor stores. I've seen it around.
Okay. I'll have to
Yeah,
look
I've
for
got a-
that.
Isn't it?
I've got a bottle
just-
of it sitting on my counter.
Yeah, it just says Honeybill whiskey, and it's a yellow label and got a B on it.
Decent.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to look for that. Striker, hey Heiss, what would you be a good modeling software for beginners? Something that actually wants to help you, unlike SolidWorks. Depends on what you're doing. If you need CAD, you need CAD. SketchUp is probably the most approachable CAD. If you just want to make models, Blender's the thing to do these days. But different brains do different things with those softwares. So, Ashley Taylor, happy New Year, Heiss and company, and everyone else. Cheers. And that is not Jeff's
Not our
Ashley.
No.
This is the Ashley
Different-
that lives in Australia.
We have an Ashley Taylor that's not Ashley Taylor. We have a Michael Ramsey that isn't Michael Ramsey.
Yes, we have both. A person 723, have you ever seen the Holy Goat on YouTube 70 GTO that spent 40 years on a shooting range? Yes, I have seen that. It's a sad day. Sad looking car, but it's got vibe to it too. Even though it's got lots of holes. SolidWorks 94 Chevy, at least I don't recall my designs every other day. You sure about that? Colonel Cactus, any idea when Corey gets back? You still haven't gotten a response to your email. Can't wait to start volunteering at the museum. I don't know, that after Polar Express, everybody is like, ah, and takes some time. So eventually,
Yes.
by the end
I'm
of
off for another
January.
week.
And Andrew Frame, Mountaineer, is running more whiskey trains next year, just saying. I do need to come out and hang out with you guys. Absolutely. Dusty and I were plotting last night a little bit about thinking about driving up to see you. So, because we both want to go. Because we both just watch Rowdy and all the videos that Mountaineer puts out. And we're just like, he's as fucked in the head as we are.
Yep.
When did this happen?
Did you not hear us talking about that? Were you in the bathroom?
No. Was I sitting there?
You were sitting right there on the couch next to us.
What the fuck? Okay,
We
I
watched
guess
we
I'm
watched
loony.
Ticket to Tomahawk, and then we started watching all the Mount Rainier videos, and
I
Mark
just
was
don't
chatting
remember a
with him.
conversation about going up there.
Mark and I were talking about it. I don't know what you were doing. Maybe that was when Norm was here, and you
Oh,
zoned
maybe.
out with
Oh,
Norm.
yeah, you were probably chatting with Norm.
I was probably chatting with Norm about that, or I was harassing Q.
That could be.
Q.
Speaking of
You.
Q, I don't know where he wandered off to.
Square.
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 How do all these squares make a circle?
Oh, and Jimmy said we need to plan a museum trip down to go ride the cog.
Sold.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Gold.
Okay, so I can't use a taper, or I can't use a chamfer to make whole big
Snow fighting? Question mark.
Ride the keg.
Or
actually, no. I need to chamfer not on that edge. I need to chamfer on
floating
that
track
edge.
on the keg.
Can't
Floating track.
Floating track.
It's on a wreck.
Well, they used to have floating track at the end of track. It just went off into nothing.
Yes.
It's true.
Ye
Like
old
the end of
bottomless
Expedition
pit.
Everest.
Okay, we've made tapered hole.
I
Now I
should
need
go
to
look
make
at my.
second
I
tapered
knew a girl
hole.
like that once.
I should go look
What?
at my. I should go look at my Jeep and see if I still have cog ballast on my skid plate.
You should.
Distance.
When Jimmy tried to kill us.
Was it Jimmy that
Oh,
tried to kill
God.
us, or you that tried to kill us?
Well, the people that put the anchors in on the 25% mile long uphill that I didn't want to back down the narrow, path.
Yeah.
So
You
I just
didn't want to
went for
back
it.
down Big Hill?
No, because we were heading up it in my Jeep, and near the top, all of a sudden, we ran into those anchors that they had buried, and so it was like
yeah.
a 2.5, 3 foot tall ballast pile with a steel anchor buried in it, and I'm like, I don't want to try to slowly back down this because there's no way to turn around. So we just went over it, and like another 50 feet, there was a second one that we had to go over, and then we finally went around the third one and ended up at Windy Point.
SolidWorks.
And-
Why the
But yeah, my
fuck would you
skid
do
plate
that?
was dragging the whole time.
You're
That-
just
that sounds
grading
about right.
ballast for him. You were
Yeah.
a ballast plow. We were a
Yeah.
ballast plow.
Yeah.
Probably a better ballast plow than what they did. Hmm.
Their track's actually very nice.
No, it is, yeah.
Once they
Trust
got
me,
the
I'm
curves
very
right.
well aware.
I'll have to ask Jimmy what they finally did to fix those curves that the new units wouldn't go around.
Did they fix the curves, or did they fix? Because my understanding was it was something with the coupling in the new unit.
I don't know what they ended up doing.
Well, I think Jimmy's actually in chat right now, so
Is he?
Jimmy.
he is. He's not in the
we
Discord
probably-
chat, but
we
he's
may not be
he's
able to-
watching the stream. So
We
Jimmy
might not
says,
be.
that glorious communication from Stacy and Whitpack. There, quote, there's nothing to Windy Point, you're good, end quote.
Oh yeah, that was when we were driving up. But yeah, I don't know what was exactly wrong with the new units and the track geometry, but they wouldn't go
Yep.
around the corners at first.
If memory serves, it was something to do with the couplers are a solid drawbar suspended between two rubber donuts, and the rubber donuts were not designed to handle the load of the coaches compressing them on those curves or something like that.
Jimmy
yeah.
will correct us.
Yeah.
Jimmy, jump in one of the voice chats. I'll drag you.
Does Jimmy not have MOW?
Jimmy should just have MOW.
Jimmy should.
He doesn't, but I can give it to him.
Yeah, give it to him.
What the
Oh,
hell?
Oh,
Position
phrasing.
chat.
Phrasing.
We're
Are we
I
not
know-
doing
We're
phrasing
giving
anymore?
it to Jimmy.
I know what I fucking said. Here comes Jimmy.
There he is.
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Hey,
Jimmy
Jimmy.
from the cog.
Here comes Jimmy Cog. Here comes Jimmy Cog.
Are we thinking,
Right up
Brett,
Jimmy
like a
Cog
quarter
way.
inch by quarter inch head that's recessed for the wrist
Head?
pin?
Sure.
Hey, yo.
It's,
Yo, no head.
Sure, cool.
Go pull up the
I
video
heard
that Mount
none of
Rainier
that,
had
so-
of their wrist pin, because it's just going to be like that.
Oh, not wrong. This stream brought to you by the Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad.
they apparently use your music, so
They do for some stuff, because Nick used to edit for him. I don't know if Nick still does. But let's see.
There you go, Jimmy. You got MOW now.
When were they
Hello?
doing? When did they take the wrist pin apart?
That was one of the videos we
Video
watched
were watching last night.
last night.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to remember which one that was. Let me look real quick. They had a brand new one on the table.
Right. But that was for a knuckle pin. That wasn't for a wrist
Well,
pin.
they're like the same thing pretty much.
Right.
The wrist pin and the knuckle pins are like basically the
Are
same.
they pretty much the
design.
same? Okay.
Yeah. What video
Yeah,
was
so
that?
that would have been. Was it? No, that was the pipes.
Resizing rod brass.
It's probably the resizing the rod brass one.
No, that was the back one.
It's
so
the I
Knuckle
will
pin
scrap
problems.
you Oh,
Knuckle
Scrap, you
pin
done your fucking Axles video, isn't it?
I zone out for 30 seconds and now we're on Mount Rainier.
Yes, because
Yep.
we're
Yeah.
using Rowdy's video as reference material here.
Yeah,
we
go
were on the
to,
cog, we
go to
grabbed
9
Jimmy.
minutes and 52 seconds in to the video.
Oh, there we go. Yep. Oh, there's this roughed in still though.
Yeah, but the old one's on the table next to it. Go.
It
yeah.
doesn't look like it hardly has a head on it at all.
No, they don't. That's the taper. Yeah, they don't really have a head. It's the taper at the back and the taper at the front that keeps it from going too far. Yeah, they don't really have a head.
Oh, okay. So I don't need to put a
So no
counter
head?
bore in there then.
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Well,
Somebody else got that, luckily.
somebody else got that. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that makes
Hey.
me feel better about the crosshead
Go ahead.
itself. So anyway.
Yeah. I did. It been a while since I'd seen one apart, and then I remembered that their video had it. But yeah, there's the taper's what holds it. It's like a tapered bolt doesn't in theory need a head.
Right. I made a video about that. All right.
Yeah, that heist guy. What
That
is he
heist
now?
guy. He doesn't
Yeah.
know
Fuck.
much.
What the
He's
hell
not a
is
real
Heist?
Steam guy.
He's not. He's got long hair. He can't be a real mechanic. No,
No.
way. Ain't no
Yeah,
way.
nobody with long hair can like trains.
Or
It's illegal.
machine.
Somebody say something about high C. I thought
Hey.
that was something you bought in the grocery store.
There he is.
It's Jimmy, Dusty's friend from the car.
Jimmy! Jimmy!
It's my. I was gonna say it's my Jimmy, my friend from the Whoa.
It's my Jimmy, my friend from the low.
Whoa.
It's Jimmy, cog friend from the Dusty.
Was somebody doing Benny from the Jets, but Jimmy?
It's called
Yes.
Jimmy.
Yes,
Just from the
at
friend.
your behest, good sir.
Awesome.
Jimmy from the cog.
So-
And riding brand new track with non-redundant rack. Oh, he's a fucking mountain climbing machine. Oh,
I told you.
Jimmy from the cog.
I told you that Brett would just make this happen.
That's peak entertainment right there, Brett.
I have to know.
Oh no!
Somebody
Oh,
ban him
no.
already.
Oh
God damn it.
no!
We've made a mistake.
Dusty's
Yes, we
friend
have.
Jimmy from Kogski is here.
Gogski, comrade Jimmy from
Comrade
Gogski.
Jimmy.
Are you allowed to talk about the issues with the new units or no?
From what you guys are talking about, that part we can kind of discuss.
Oh, yeah, it's just they wouldn't go around the corners at first.
So the track, of course, expands in heat. The problem is we have those anchors everywhere, so there's points where the track was fixed. So when it would expand, it would kink in between the two anchors.
Like
so
our
if you
crossing.
go now, they're all steel ties. They've welded steel plates to fix the curves into fixed radius.
Yeah,
Cool. Like our crossing.
Yes,
I don't want to talk about it.
it's fine. All right, let me catch these couple top chats here, gents. IDK, what's going on, channel? How's the progress on Grandma? She's still there.
It's sitting there.
It's
yeah.
sitting there like it sat there. We
We were
had
talking
this
about that last night.
Schmoller Dexpress or something.
Yeah.
Something like that we had to do that ate everyone's time for the past couple months.
Something like that.
Single tier. Adam Cordell, you should hopefully see you and the boys at the museum next week. Happy New Year's. Oh yeah, that's right. Let me shoot me a message about that. Make sure I can be there. So McElroy, SolidWorks, if you were fucking ice any harder, we'd have to move the stream to the hub. Wow. Thanks, SolidWorks.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's not that bad today. Molten House. My thoughts
That
every
was a
time I
progressive
watch your
work.
videos. These are my kind of idiot / special people. Hence a meet is needed at some point. Also, Alligator's SolidWorks must do better if it wants to leave the trash. Good. Sean J Animations. Oh, hey, that was the video you got the clip from. Yes, it was. Also, hey, guys, hope things are going well. Good to see you. 94 Chevy. Hey, SolidWorks, how about you recall your program code and I don't know, fix it? So Poor High stops having aneurysms. That would be helpful. Thank you.
How do you recall code?
Ask Kume. Cool American 440. Happy New Year, and I dig the new face cut hair, beard face trim. Thank you, friend. Anyway. I think you hire a mobile game shovelware studio, right? That's how? Anyways.
Yeah, and then they make your UI something that would be
It's
not
fine.
out of place on a phone screen.
It looks like
Spicy
shoot and
here.
shoot from the Wii, yeah. It's like a bad Wii game. Yeah, I think
I
that's
wouldn't
what you
even
do.
put that evil on the Wii.
Yeah, true. It looks like
Whee!
Yahoo!
looks like something for the Roku TV. You know, with this the Amazon Fire Stick.
Oh fuck. Uh-oh.
Where's the chamfer? There it is.
Did I break everything? Uh-oh.
You might have.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh from the jail.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
I've broken everything.
Don't do that.
What the...
What did you
No.
break?
I made the tender a dependent of the cab sub... How the fuck did it get in this file?
Thanks, SolidWorks!
Ah! Okay, noted. You can do that, apparently. Apparently, if you organize something at the assembly of assembly levels, you can start bringing parts into other files that you didn't know were there. That's kind of fun.
It's a neat trick.
Yep.
That
Cool.
is a wonderful trick.
It's just SolidWorks having a tender moment with you. Come on.
SolidWorks
do we-
says skill issue. Get out.
Oof. Oof. Where is the tonder? Not that I need to make this file any fucking bigger.
Okay. Oh, good God. Why are you making an
Great
ellipse?
googly moogly.
Just rough that out for now. There's a rough wrist pin. Okay. And so now we can go to the crosshead assembly and we can insert a component. We can grab the wrist pin. And then we can just mate that face to that face and it should just play nice.
Hey, that looks good.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. I don't know why that didn't want to do that, but that's fine. We can then mate that.
Don't forget your little nub to keep it from rotating.
Needs a little nub.
Yeah, that's you drill in the back taper, drill a little hole and put a pin in it, a dowel pin.
Oh, okay.
That you have to have a recess in the crosshead, of course, to accept.
Ah, okay.
But that keeps it from, the taper in theory should keep it from rotating, but also the pin keeps it from rotating when you're tightening the nut and everything.
That's a good
The
call.
nut.
How big, if you had to guess?
I think they're 3/8 if I remember right.
That-
Is what we did on 346 because we had to drill hers out because it sheared it off.
Thanks, 346. I was just
91's is sheared off too on her knuckle pin, so we're gonna have to torch the nut off to get it off.
beautiful. I was just gonna guess that, like, I was like, a 1/4 inch, but that sounds a little small if we're actually trying to prevent it from being broken.
I think it's 3/8, and then it's just a square opening on the back of the crosshead,
Square.
or
Damn it.
rectangular.
Square.
Get out of my head, Charles!
Never.
Yes, that.
I'm glad that made it to soundboard.
See, there's a good thing I'm here,
Yeah, no, you're actually
Sometimes I remember stuff.
you're adding value right here, right now.
What? No, he can't.
I'm not
do
just here for my good looks.
that.
I'll take that as a compliment because people always call me Dusty. So
You've got a
Wait,
lot
you're
less
not
gray
rusty?
hair than I am.
well, when we're wearing a hat,
Yeah,
no, it's fine.
you've got a lot less gray hair.
Dusty claims the noun is just an adjective when they're calling you that, Mark.
Well, I mean,
Why did we let him in here?
why? This was a mistake.
I mean, I can just do a little bit of mod abuse.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, leave him in there. He's fine for now, unless you already booted him.
He's been
Oh
muted.
no, he's
No,
been
he's
muted.
just server muted.
Poor Jimmy.
Poor Jimmy.
Also,
Did
I've
he
just now noticed you have the smoke box door open on yours.
Yep. Because I wanted to look in once, and then I didn't feel like undoing it. So
Well, fair enough.
All right, and then we'll insert a nub. I don't feel like drilling and extruding a thing, but there's a spot for the nub. All right, so we now have a wrist pin in the crosshead assembly, so we can save all. I don't think I need to have the crosshead assembly open or the wrist pin open anymore. So now what we need to do is now I need to figure out the distance between this guy and that guy, because now we have that, and it looks like, and this is going to be pretty approximate. It doesn't really matter because that crosshead's longer than it needs to be. And
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see
what he said. Nothing really matters.
Nothing really matters to me.
Suddenly, copyright strike is inbound.
Pretty much.
No,
all right,
I don't think we're that close.
75 and a half, center to center, apparently.
I don't sound that much like Freddie Mercury.
No.
They do not care.
Oh, they don't? Oh, sorry,
No,
Mark.
That's fine. I've played, I had a live stream get muted once because I played AC/DC unplugged on my electric guitar.
Oh, yeah.
I did the start of Highway to Hell, and it was close enough that they were like, yep, nope. So, sometimes...
Maybe I just have a really high voice, and this is how I talk about nothing really matters.
Queen probably doesn't care, because Queen gave all their stems out. If you didn't know this, and you want to get into audio engineering stuff, you can download the actual stems of Queen's recordings. You can go download that whole tune, bit by bit, track by track, and then mix it yourself.
I'm being judged by my wife currently.
Didn't
it's a day that ends with Y then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Mark, didn't Freddie say something like, you can do whatever you want to my music, just don't make it boring?
That sounds like something he would have said. I don't know, but that sounds about right. I should have made a copy of the rod, and I didn't.
Square.
I guess I could just make one. Is there anything tricky about your rods, Brett?
Whoa.
Are the holes tapered?
No.
Whoa.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of a personal question.
Yeah.
Let me ask Brett about his rod.
Hey, man.
It's a
No,
bit
I
of a
generally
rotting
don't draw
question.
tapers into SolidWorks just because it's a pain in the ass, and
It-
it's one of those things like, do it when we get there.
Yes, because we know to use a reamer.
Yes, we know how to
Put
use a
it
reamer. We're
on
like,
the
hey, this
drawing.
bolt should be tapered. We should make this bolt tapered.
Yeah.
Somebody snipped that whole bit of audio for like the last minute.
Oh, it does have. That's a really good shot. I forget
It'll-
we have that one.
It'll be available when it posts after the live stream.
We'll just snip it. We'll clip it from the VOD.
Me asking Brett about his rod.
Something
Yeah.
gayest bunch of gayest bunch of straight guys we know.
Thanks.
I mean, let's be honest though. This isn't even close.
No. Yeah, it's a lot worse in person.
It's true. Why don't you film at the museum
He's
all the
right,
time?
though.
Because I literally could not.
Because we can.
Because
get banned off YouTube
demonetization.
so
What's the
fast.
dynamic like in the Roundhouse? They
I
wanted to
still
film a
wonder
reality
what
show
that would
there.
have looked like.
Oh, it would have been horrible. Well, I mean, we would have been shut down immediately.
Probably. We'd be the ones on like TMZ
Yeah.
things, like Chumley from Pawn Stars.
What did he do? I forget.
I think drug charges.
Oh yeah, see, we wouldn't be that at least, but
That's
At least
true.
That's true.
Yeah.
What is Chumley? Oh, there's a list of scandals. Cool.
What are frogs?
What are frogs? We don't need
Frogs.
to go into this.
frogs, ribbit.
They all
Whoa.
croaked, sorry.
I thought somebody muted him.
I decided to be nice and unmute.
Okay.
Sounds like Jimmy's hopped up on something.
I'm almost out of scotch.
lines.
Well, if you have to deal with Jimmy, I'm not surprised you're almost out of scotch.
And I mean,
Scotch.
when I say I'm almost out of scotch, I'm almost out of this one.
He's almost out
got-
of what's in his glass at this present
No,
moment.
no. This sample, this lowland one, the bottle's empty now, and I'm sad.
Single tier.
That is very sad.
I've only got 3 or 4. No, I've got like 5 other bottles of whiskey up there, plus 3 bottles of scotch. So
You'll be okay.
I think
I'm
I'll be
confident.
alright.
So what I'm hearing is, hey Dusty, you busy tomorrow? I'll come over.
No,
and help
I'm
you with
off
that.
this whole. I'm off this whole week.
All right, cool. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll help you out with that.
Okay.
He can help you with the
Fucking
scotch. Right.
bet.
2 of them are 126 proof.
Ooh.
I was gonna say some of that's 291, so that's
Yeah.
High octane.
high, very
know, I
high
just-
octane.
I just bought a new bottle of 291M.
Oh, that's the maple one. I've never tried that one. How is it?
Oh, it's for you. Want me to bring it?
Maybe.
I'll bring it over tomorrow.
Wife's gonna get home and expect dinner ready, and here's Caboose and I drunk on the couch, passing around a bottle.
As God
I mean-
intended.
As God intended.
And now I'm getting
Do you have anything to say, Lily?
now I'm getting judged again by my wife.
See, my wife just expects this.
She said we can drink as long as there's dinner ready on the table when she gets home from work. So
All right. I mean, shit.
I learned
I'll-
this afternoon.
we got
Dusty, that
leftovers.
Your missus and my missus were judging all 3 of us collectively last night as we were watching movies.
Well, I'm sure. I wouldn't put it past them.
My
mean,
missus doesn't judge anymore. I'm training her in the way of looking for trains.
You never get them trained all the way because it's been almost 20 years that we've been together. We've been married for 10, and yeah.
I don't know. I've heard
placeholder.
Mrs. Caboose is a not useful engine.
She is not a very useful engine.
She's
No.
caused confusion and
God.
delay.
Silence.
That was
Silence, both of you.
Do they know the lore?
No, and I don't think
they
Stream
do.
needs to know.
I don't
Oh,
know.
no,
Stream
I'm not
needs to
saying it
know.
here.
Stream does not need to
Not.
know.
I am not saying that here.
Thanksgiving dinner was very interesting. That is all they need to know.
That was very interesting.
It's always a party.
That was great. Yeah. Okay. Darknut96, good sir, where be the limes of throwing at faces? Somewhere. Northwesterner, hey guys, this is Heist. We're at the Colorado Railroad Museum, where this portion of the program has been removed by the censor. Bye, guys! Pretty much.
I think
Yeah,
the sensor
pretty
just
much.
exploded in the
The
booth.
sensor just exploded in the booth. Yeah. Steam
Aneurysm
Ton,
so bad his whole head blew up.
Steam Ton
It's like a
122 agreed. Rods are usually a pain in the arse if you're not prepared, but in this case, it's Brett's. It's always just a friend's. PB, you brought the PB and J, right? Right, Brett? Asking for a friend.
Prefer the Saponamed myself.
Ooh,
A little
ooh,
thicker.
yeah,
Well, yeah, lasts a little longer. High temp, you know.
right.
Can it stand up to some friction?
That's the joke. Yes.
Aw, yeah.
Welcome.
Sexual innuendo.
Whoa. All right.
What up?
So some of my changes to this brass were prepared for things, and some of them were not. Okay. Probably that whole, I'm gonna fix this in place so that it just works.
It just works. It just works.
You say that, but we're dealing with SolidWorks here.
That is true.
It don't work. It don't work.
Hey,
It works a little bit sometimes.
yeah, sometimes depends on the day.
60% of the time it works, none of the time.
There are some fun photos in the 3/4 chat that are solid working.
Oh, are there? Collinear.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to work with liquids yet, have you?
Whiskey, yeah, and bourbon and scotch.
Ooh, there we go.
One bourbon, one beer.
One scotch, one beer.
Oh! Yeah! Oh
Thank you for the
yeah!
pictures.
Oh,
Oh,
consider some
yeah!
work for one.
Oh yeah!
What did I miss?
Oh yeah! You love to see it.
Constraints, doing
Waiting for it
constraint
to pop up on
things.
stream.
Oh, ooh.
No, what Brett's been working on.
Oh.
That adds so much. We're making those out of inch
Running
plate, right?
board.
The running boards. We can.
Extra tractive effort.
something adhesion, something. Yeah, you love to see it. I need to finish the boiler at some point. Where's
Yes,
where
that
that
would
one
be nice.
person was like, "Hey, I could get you the boiler code. I'll do it for free,"
Boiler, please.
and then they've disappeared.
please.
PCC2, where are
I
you?
mean, really, all we need for the boiler is we need to know the sizes of the knuckles.
Right. Yeah.
If we know that, we can make a dimensional facsimile for the thing, and we can run with it for the time being.
Right. Yeah. So, single tier. Patrick McNeely with Dusty talking about being judged. It reminded me of how your uncle needed spousal consent to spend $500 to buy a second Volvo 240. He got that permission, now has a wagon and a sedan. That sounds about right. And Gary and Old Wolf, a fireman for 3 months. He made it. Thanks.
My wife.
My way.
My way.
My Volvo.
No way.
Mean Rod Strap.
How is that not a Borat bit?
It is a Borat bit, isn't it?
There's something else that I thought of. I'll tell you after stream. Second thought, stream doesn't need to hear it.
All right. Some of that stuff moved. Some of that stuff did not move.
I got new clock radio. He cannot afford. Great success.
I have a chair. King of the castle. King of the
King
castle.
of the castle.
The
Code
king.
limiter.
What?
Bum, bum, bum.
Down.
It's not a top chat, but Peregrina in the chat asks, someone please explain what knuckles on boilers are.
The curvy bit.
There you go.
The curvy bit between
Knuckle
sheets.
sandwich.
Yeah. Boilers
The
don't
bendy.
have corners. Corners bad.
Corners bad,
Corner
knuckles
bad.
good.
Corner pressure vessel bad.
That's well. I mean, you can design for it, but people that have
can.
alphabet in their name are not happy about them, so we don't do those anymore.
Ask Nevada Northern about knuckles.
Oh. Mm.
Ask Johnny.
Ask Strasbourg about knuckles.
Mm.
Different knuckles.
Ah,
Nah.
Ah.
There we go. Now it has additional
laugh track.
thickness.
that's what she said.
But is
Thickness
it
with 3 C's?
a thickness of the sickness?
Something like that.
Are you
94
down
Chevy
with thickness?
Z71. Good job,
Yeah.
Brett.
Oh, thank you.
You're getting a good job. All right.
Why is Brett getting a job?
Because he
'Cause it's
made
Brett.
he made things that were nice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna.
He
sketch.
actually knows how to use this program, unlike me.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say,
Same.
unlike Mark.
You know more than I do.
Damn, savage.
I was ready for it. I was ready for SolidWorks to come out of the woodworks and just be mean. Alright, new
Poor
part.
Mark.
I'm bad at this. Oh, more brandy pies.
Oh, brandy pie.
Oh,
Give it back.
I need to make another one of those.
I didn't get to have the brandy pie.
No, I need to make one.
Good.
A brandy pie?
Yeah,
More brandy pies.
More brandy pie.
Oh.
Brandy pie.
it's really good actually.
I mean, we can make one tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'll pick it up on my way. Let me know what you need.
3.5.
just a pie crust. I've got everything else here.
Oh, sweet.
I need a
Okay,
graham
got
Enough
cracker.
chocolate liqueur to drown a horse.
Yeah, I just need a graham cracker crust. Let me see if I can find that recipe and I'll send it to you, Caboose.
3 3/4 and then 3.5.
It's a
You
pain
need
because
pie-
it takes. What, Jimmy?
I say, what do you need pie crust for? Aren't you crusty enough already?
No, he's dusty.
Oh.
Well, Krusty was my nickname too.
Ah, true.
Ugh.
At one point, that was when I had the other Grand National that wasn't in the best of shape, so it was Dusty's Krusty.
Ah.
Okay, how long
Surely
do
that
we
would be
think this
Dusty's
thing's-
rusty.
No, it was just that it was worn down. It wasn't rusty. It was crusty. That was the nickname given to my high school friends to that other
Flat
Grand
clap.
National. Pretty much, yeah.
2.75.
Wish I had that car still.
Extruded boss base. We want 75.5 inches minus 2.75 times 2. 70 inches. Kapow.
I was gonna say Rusty was the Blazer, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it was Rusty, but it was just the Blazer. It didn't have a nickname other than the Blazer.
You had a Blazer?
Yeah, an S10 Blazer. Don't you remember that? The little white one? That I bought for $1?
No, I guess I don't remember the Blazer.
Yeah, that was what I used to drive before the
I
Jeep.
only remember your 2 Jeeps.
2 Jeeps?
Oh, you're in Casey's Jeeps.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The heaps.
Yeah.
Indeed, those.
I miss my old heap.
I miss my Heap too. My Heap's had Ford on it though.
Sorry.
My heap said heap on it, but I went to take a turn one day and suddenly I had like 180 degrees of steering that just didn't do anything.
They'll do that.
So I pull into my friend's driveway and go, "What the fuck is going on?" Oh, hey, look, there's a giant crack in the frame and it's moving about an inch.
Nice.
Still drove it home.
I sent you that pie recipe, Caboose.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
On the book?
Yeah.
I see.
Remember, Discord's new to me. I'm old and ancient, so I don't know how this works yet.
That's okay. I'll teach you tomorrow.
All you gotta know about
old
Discord
age
is
of 30-something.
Hey, you watched them fighting words.
Hey, he's the one that said ancient.
You know, while talking about this pie, there was something that I remembered that I wanted to tell you, but I don't fucking remember. Oh, right. I don't care how long it takes. I spent all of Christmas Day making a lasagna. Lasagna. Simmered sauce for like 8 hours.
I just did that explicitly so I wouldn't have to do that, SolidWorks. Brett,
Made
how
all
did
the
you only
pasta
fill
myself.
it partially on the main rod?
You're
Or
gonna
on the
love
side
this.
rod?
You have to make a square.
Square.
You have to take a bite out of it and then fill it with bite.
Somebody say fillet.
There's birds!
Birds. Oh, there they are. Yep.
Loaded the word.
Forgot I had YouTube muted. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Oh, so you actually just extruded cut those circles, huh?
I extruded cut just a rectangle and then filleted at the corner that it created.
It was my understanding.
Where did you cut a rectangle? What?
So, if you have a cross section of the thing that you want to flute, you cut a little rectangular chunk out of the corner.
Okay.
And then you use the
that's so stupid, SolidWorks.
Yeah. That's how you have to do it, though. At least that's how I've been doing it.
Well.
Whoa.
All right. Well, I will just make this one extrusion so that it's less stupid, so that I can make more stupid. Okay. Got it. It's 25 main.
I'm gonna skip ahead on Mark's super chat just a little bit, just because this is a good one for discussion of other people in the call. Pepsi Doggo says, "Hi Mark, thoughts on the DNRGW diesel hydraulics?"
It's a Kraus Mafia.
Kraus.
They didn't work.
They're cool.
The Kraus Mafis were interesting.
They were neat.
I mean, I quite enjoyed the diesel hydraulics that I drove for a little bit.
Yeah, the cog uses
Work
them.
for days.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I seem to recall that was more an engine issue than a transmission issue, because in 20 years of service, we've never had a problem.
Yeah, I think
It
the
was an
engine's
overheating
overheated.
issue, wasn't it?
Yeah, the engine's overheated, and they put...
The downside of getting that much torque is you're asking a hell of a lot from the engine.
Yeah. They put those blowers and ducts on them to kind of help, but they still didn't like them. I think it's just because it was a weird technology, so they just said nope and sold them to SP.
Yeah, the air was too thin up here, so to the coast they went. They're neat looking though.
They're neat. Yeah.
There was a brief moment because they were what, the early '60s?
I think. I don't remember.
There was a brief moment where they coexisted with the narrow gauge.
With the cross Mafia?
I believe so.
Hold on, let me check dates of things.
Yep.
Yeah, they were bought in 1961, so they would have been there for like a little bit.
7 years.
Right.
Yep.
Which, yeah, I don't think they had them that long.
They were sold off in 1964, so more like
yeah,
3 years. Yeah, 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. They sold SP, and then
they were bought as new diesels and were outlasted by steam engines.
Yep.
They were bought as new diesels and were scrapped before the steam engines were retired.
When were
they
they
were scrapped by the SP in 1967.
Oh my god.
After only being on this earth for 60 years.
I thought they had relative success on the SP,
They
but living to the ripe old
but-
age of 6.
Yeah, kind of, but like the specific Gergwa ones didn't last very long, apparently.
Apparently not.
Isn't Pico making those in HO?
Womp womp.
I think the SP ended up kicking those to San Joaquin Valley service. I think, were still overheating on Donner, so they kicked them to flatline service. But then the horsepower didn't matter, so what was the point?
Yep, I thought that the fillet would just take it, and yeah, it didn't. So.
Unfortunately not. You gotta make it the same dimension.
Yep, I see that.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Stream's lagging behind.
All right. Speaking of streams lagging behind, I'm lagging behind stream, and I need to catch a couple top chats here. So, all right, Aaron Moss. We're currently experiencing a channel record, the longest time since SolidWorks has decided to annoy Heis. Yeah, pretty much. It's a little ridiculous. Brian Simpson, Happy New Year, Heis. Happy New Year to you. SolidWorks. Mark likes to talk shit about me, but I've always said it was a skill issue. You. Eric D, gotta love that additional thickness. Oh yeah. Mike Hall 1255 at SolidWorks. Boy, your code is nothing but skill issues. You are the skill issues of all skill issues. You love to see it. Chris Gill gifting the birds. Thank you, Chris. We appreciate you. Pepsi Doggo, hi Mark. Thoughts on the? There we go. That's what we were talking about. Yes. I thought they looked neat, but I didn't know the operational history like everyone else was just saying. So. Patrick McNeely, a few months ago, your grandfather got T-boned at an intersection. He was completely unharmed, and after getting a police report, he started to drive home. He drove a totaled car home for 7 miles. He said driving it was stupid to do. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's probably not advisable. And NCIS conductor for 4 months. Hi, what's your thoughts on the Rio Grande Pacific's its idea for DNRGW and SP merger for your railroader save? My friend, it's called the Union Pacific, and it still exists.
No, he's talking about like if the DNRGW and SP actually properly merged together. That's his like fictional and railroader. I was talking about him in video game trains.
I mean, sure.
The Rio Grande bought the SP.
That's true.
Yeah.
And UP.
And UP with stock options.
And the UP, and then everything else.
Rio Grande
Rio Grande
Industries
is
still
everything.
owns the UP.
It's not Union Pacific. It's always been the Rio Grande.
It's always been the
always
Grand.
has been.
It's all the Rio Grande, always has been.
Always has been. The Grand are good.
For the grander.
One day. Aero Coaster manufacturer? Yeah, that was owned by the Grand. The Grand are good.
Fine. The Grand are good.
The railroad company, they couldn't decide if it wanted to be a telecommunications company.
Well, I mean,
Sprint Wireless, favorite piece of pub
Sprint
trivia.
Wireless.
that'd be true. All right. How big are those holes and where are they spaced?
Even the last part of the SP got merged because Sprint merged with T-Mobile.
Yep.
Ooh. Yeah, it's always fun lore.
A lot of people don't realize what that is. Sprint.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't realize until
The sad
like,
thing
a
is,
while ago.
Since the merger with T-Mobile, you can't drop that in conversations as much anymore because
No.
it's not, Sprint Wireless. It's now, do you remember Sprint Wireless?
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all remember Singular?
3-inch.
Yep.
Hey man, I played Need for Speed Underground.
What about Ma Bell?
Right.
What about buttered sausage?
What about
Next
buttered
Bell.
sausage?
Buttered sausage. It's always been Rio Grande.
Yep. So I opened up another single malt that was a 10-year Speyside, and it's good too.
There you go.
Ooh.
Bridge Farm remembers.
I remember.
Yeah, send over your address. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll
I
help you with that.
remember when they invented chocolates.
I hated it.
Sweet chocolate. I hated it. And again, I'm being judged by my wife, I'm sure. I'm not even looking, but...
Hello, young lady. Is your mother home? Ma!
They're selling what?
They're selling chocolate.
You
What
rub
is
it on your skin and it makes
chocolate?
you live forever.
What is wrong with us?
A lot.
You
Dude,
want that alphabetical, chronological, or order of importance?
I want a spreadsheet and a Venn diagram.
Oh, fuck.
I did my thing
I think that'll
backwards.
be pretty close to a circle, but
It'll be a square.
May the
Square,
circle
square.
be unbroken.
I'm at an interesting spot with the kitty cat because the kitty cat is very content on the lap, but if I touch the kitty cat attempts to bite me.
That's why you smack her.
That's how they are.
I can't
Yeah,
smack her. She's an old lady cat. She doesn't.
So is
learn-
my cat.
Your
You
cat's
just-
not an old
You is an old
lady.
lady.
No, I mean, he is because he doesn't have,
Yeah. You just gotta bop him on the head a little. Just gently. Just enough to get the point across.
Yep.
I
You wouldn't
think
hit a
my
lady.
favorite.
Lily holds a grudge.
They
Mm.
all, they're
She's a
cats. That's
spite-
what they do.
She's a spiteful old lady, aren't
They're
you?
all spiteful.
I'm seeing more
The-
talk about funny
Although she's letting
mergers
me
and
touch
shit
her
in
now
chat,
without biting, so that's something.
and it reminded me that Greyhound buses are technically Baldwins.
That
Yep.
is true.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Well, they are lacking hair, so.
What? Who was that?
Uh-huh.
Was that Brett?
That's
That
my
was-
shit.
that was
All
me
the girls
first.
stomp your feet like this.
Hmm.
Brett, did I tell you that I told Mom about the fact that has now become into the lexicon of Studio 346, and as I was telling her the story back, she said the things like the bird did exactly the same as I have the entire time. Same inflection, same pitch, same spacing, everything. Uh-huh.
God damn it.
No.
No, I clean.
No, I need more lemon pledge.
Need more lemon pledge.
No,
I cut the whole thing up the right way.
No.
No.
But what's really funny about, speaking of cats trying to bite you, what's really adorable is when Amigo tries. Because there's no teeth.
You just get gummed.
You just get gummed.
Kind of like with Thomas.
Oh,
No, Dust.
Oh,
no.
Dusty.
No.
Dusty.
All I'm saying.
Nobody liked that. Literally
No.
nobody.
You know what?
For
I'm
legal
bringing the
reasons,
pizza peel.
for the Hasbro licensing people or Mattel licensing people out there watching this is a joke. But hypothetically, next day out with Thomas, if I brought my paintball gun, would they be able to tell the difference?
Well, that was last year. That's not going to be the same next year.
Ow.
That was this year's theme.
Oh man.
At
They
some
do
point,
themes
I
now?
wonder if they're gonna.
Yeah,
rebuild the
they've
fucking
always
thing.
have. They always have used themes. Every year is a different theme, and this year they
Yeah, but
finally
they haven't-
put paint
They haven't
splotches
put
on it.
decals on the thing before.
No, that was this year, but
Yeah.
All I remember was he pushed the right button combination, he spoke in Spanish.
Hola, me llamo Thomas.
yeah,
Yeah.
they frown upon that when you do that.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
programmed it in there.
No, we didn't. Well, they did,
Well,
yeah,
he's
but
That's
speaking
what I
for
mean.
himself. Yeah. What they didn't
That's-
program in there was the aux cord that then made Thomas play Blazing Saddles, which never
allegedly,
happened.
allegedly.
Never happened.
Allegedly.
Didn't happen.
Didn't
I
happen.
definitely did not watch
way.
Leighton rowing the boat with a broom out of the side of Thomas while the Benny Hill theme song was playing. That definitely did not happen.
That's not the Benny Hill theme.
Oh yeah, that's the Mexican hat.
Wah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Why do you cheat?
We are just passing this brain cell around tonight.
Wario will show you fun.
Wario.
My mustache have teams that you get my Wario steam.
Ugh.
I get a...
I don't
What?
get Wario.
Oh.
That. Oh god.
Why?
That's a green text and a half, and
Why
I
do-
don't think chat stream needs to hear it.
No, I was just gonna leave it right there.
Better ingredients, better pizza.
Papa John's.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at your top chats for you, Mark. Sorry.
Oh.
94 Chevy says better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. But Mark does really good pizza.
Mark does do really good pizza.
I want to do another pizza night. I have a stand mixer night. I have a stand mixer now, so I can actually like make the dough and not be.
You could just come over here
depressed
because
by
we've
it.
got one.
I was gonna say less. I got a stand mixer.
No, I have a stand mixer now. I'm saying I don't need to be embarrassed by my dough not being properly.
As long as you don't break my
kneaded.
wife's convection fan like you did Norm's.
Oh, but the Norm's oven just fell apart because he never uses convection.
That was hilarious.
That was so funny. Norm, I think
The
your
fan-
oven's falling apart. Yeah, that was funny. I guess I should probably look at my top chats then, huh? Ahsoka Tano, hi, save, Happy New Year. The just come out tomorrow. Bye. Yes, thank you. My call 1255. Wait, it's all Rio Grande? Yeah, always has been.
Always has been.
Always has been. And
Always
then-
has, bro.
Why do you think I'm mapping the whole
Makos Teshta, SP gets Krauses from Germany, German Telecom gets a carrier from SP. Equivalent exchange just about, but a few years in between. That's interesting. And John Kissinger, can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh
yeah.
We're stupid.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh.
It's fine.
Wonder if he watches this.
I would be I don't know. I could see it going either way, maybe. I don't know. Insert components.
Focus, pocus.
Main rod. Yes.
Hocus pocus, you drive a Ford Focus.
No. I don't know if Caboose may not know this. What
Probably not.
Stream
Well,
doesn't
there-
need to know.
No.
Stream doesn't need to know.
There are many things that I do not know.
Don't be so hard on yourself. That's our job.
Don't threaten him.
Whoa. Do I need to be careful when I come over then?
No, that wasn't like that.
Okay.
Corey Gibson, my wife's told me to stop impersonating flamingos, so I put my foot down. God. Damn.
Chat's going, damn it, he's back.
I have been here the whole time.
He's a menace.
We thought we were rid of him.
Never.
Yeah,
I want pictures of Spider-Man. He's a menace.
I
And a crook.
come back.
Did we lose Jersey?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he left. Wait,
He's
did
in
he?
bone.
Focus the 475
Gotta
and
kidnap
get it
him
back
again.
Hoas.
Come on, Discord, add the feature where you can kidnap people from other servers. Come on.
Oh, we're gonna need
That
to
would
make a
be-
different brass for the wrist pin, aren't we? We're
That
gonna
is a
It's a
chunky rod.
We're
It's
gonna
just a
need to
split
do-
brass still.
we're gonna need to do a lot of shit different here. We're gonna have to,
Chunky style main rod.
we're gonna have
God.
to change. Yeah, I made it the
do you-
size that we spec'd out for the bearing, and I'm realizing that's a mistake.
You
But-
chose poor.
But if you look at it just like that, it's kind of okay. It's fine. Yeah, that's a thick. We need to change our main crank pin to have the spacing be further and God, the rod's not centered in the fucking. Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure this
Guys
out.
who, until recently, said knee.
I'm gonna have to figure this out, but I need to eat food before my brain works. So I think I'm gonna call it here, and we will fix my main rod problem next week. But here we are in 2024. We streamed for we made it 2.5 hours with SolidWorks. That's pretty solid. So thank you for joining us, everybody, and thank you, Corey, for keeping us entertained. And go to hell, SolidWorks. Anyways, let's see. Before I go, it looks like Stetson Seed had something to say. Hey, guys, hope you're having a great start to 2024. Living the mutton chops, by the way. Hopefully SolidWorks isn't giving you too much of a headache tonight. More or less. So we're going to jump off here. Take it easy, folks. We'll catch y'all next time.